This is Factory Town 2 Paradise. The original Factory Town was all about building a harmonious and happy little village. You used automations, belts, carts to make sure that your villagers had everything that you need. However, Factory Town 2 takes this village building factory automation experience to a deserted island, and very deserted it is indeed. There is not a whole heck of a lot going on right now, with the exception of a couple of trees. There is a mysterious sign over here, which we are of course going to read, and it's going to give us some mysterious instructions. Well, not super mysterious. We're going to walk on over to this banana tree. We're going to harvest 3 bananas, and we're going to deliver them right on into the volcano, because the volcano has got some secrets that we are about to uncover. That's right, it is a sentient volcano, and we can deliver resources to it to get specific rewards. What are those rewards going to be? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. I cannot honestly believe that I'm playing this game. I have been so excited for this one for such a long time. Let's really, really enjoy this one, because it's going to be good. Thanks for feeding me. I guess I fell asleep for the bit. Say, what year is it? Where's that stupid alarm clock? Oh, it's just a rock. Anyway, I'm so weak and hungry. Do you think you could get me a couple more of those? Just a few million more or so should do it. That'll take how long? You're going to need some serious help. Hang on. Cool. All right, so clearly we need to try and get this volcano. It's very bright, isn't it? We need to get this volcano a whole bunch of bananas. That is, I guess, what our objective is going to be. Maybe for the entirety of the game. I'm not super sure. We'll have to just roll with it. Anyway, the volcano has very kindly produced an entire island for me to play around with, which is good. It's going to make my automation journey just that little bit easier. So, first things first, you humans like living in houses, right? So you got to build some of those. Yes, so this volcano is going to give me a sort of like rough tutorialized little lesson on how to play around here. I'm just going to collect a few resources. I am going to follow what we need to do. However, I'm going to just sort of over-collect a little bit of wood, because we're going to need more wood for more different things. Anyway, at the present moment, we have basically got a couple of blocks, but most buildings are locked. However, when it comes to houses, that is absolutely something that we can do. So we build the house, and then as soon as this meter fills up over here, we are going to get joined by a brand new villager. Very, very nice indeed. That should take no time at all. Fantastic. New villager has arrived. They arrive on the island just over there. That is marvelous. And we're able to complete a quest, and we'll be able to unlock a reward. And the reward is knowledge of a market blueprint. Indeed, that is what the volcano wants me to do. I'm going to walk on over here, nab a few stones as well. Let's, again, just over-harvest. It seems like our harvesting does get faster the more that we do it, so seems like a good thing to do. We also work towards mastery progress, which is kind of cool. Houses needed. We need more houses for villagers. That's okay. We can deal with that. Right, build a market. Let's build a market. The way that the market works, I believe, is that we are able to supply resources to the market in order to have them distributed to a variety of different houses. Now you just need to stock it with items for sale, collect some wheat, and drop it off in the market you just built. Workers will then buy it whenever they're hungry and give you coins in return. Cool. So that is exactly what I am after. We have got the Volcano XP up here. We've got 13 out of 100. A measure of how powerful the volcano is. Deliver items to increase this level and earn rewards. Yep, that is exactly what we are going to try and do. Yep. Cool. Very happy. Nab a whole bunch of this wheat. Let's head on over to the market. Let's do this. Now, obviously, this is all manual at the moment. It's not going to be manual forever. Trust me. We're going to figure that out in just a second. Right. Okay. A little bit more XP. Hey, I've got an idea. You've got some villagers here. Why not give them something to do? Assign one of them to the market, and they'll keep it stocked for you. It would be my great pleasure to do that, to put one of our workers to work. And we have just automated the selling of resources. Nice. All right. I think you're ready to grow some town some more. Get a few more people in here, and I'll teach you something new. Nice. Okay. Fantastic. We got to build 2 more houses, but it's a good thing that I have already collected all of the required wood, so that should take absolutely no time at all. Brilliant. Are you actually harvesting wheat? Oh yeah, you totally are harvesting wheat. So it looks like this individual is going to do resource harvesting as well. Ah, very cool. Okay, well, let's build towards the 5 population. You have some workers without tasks. Select a building to assign it to workers. Yeah, fine, but I don't have any other buildings that we want to do. You're going to want to put some footpaths down. Villagers walk much faster. You'll get a speed boost. Sure, let's go and do that. Okay, so let's build, I think here. Yep, that seems pretty decent. Oh, that's really, really decent, in fact. Let's also do something like this. And we will just sort of, like, preemptively, yeah, try and maybe... Oh, what do we need more of? What do we need more of? Quest complete. Appetizers. Okay. Fine, we got more quests available. Nice. We're going to have this place packed in no time. I'm so excited. I have so many great things to teach you. I'm so weak. I don't think I can be very helpful like this, but if you feed me more stuff, I'll get a lot more powerful. So assign some villagers to me and they'll automatically deliver whatever I need. Of course, you can always directly feed me anything you're carrying. I'm happy either way. Okay, that's kind of cool. Good to note. So Volcano, yeah, I imagine that it's uncapped in terms of the number of people that we can assign here. So yeah, let's leave it on 3. And then let's allow the volcano to get fed. I don't know what the volcano actually needs. Oh, it's rocks. You need rocks, apparently. Yeah, so you need stone, coconut, and wheat in order to gain experience, and that is just going to be automatically done by my workers. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so town must grow. In order to do this, we're going to need to increase the number of houses that we have in our town. I think that is entirely reasonable. And I'll just get a few more bits of wood in order to make that happen. Are you trying to get me to build some more houses, video game? Yeah, you are indeed. Let's build back a little bit just so that I've got a little bit of extra space here. I realize it doesn't look super efficient, but that's okay. What did I actually need for a path? A path is just stone, so let's be sensible and go and harvest a little bit of stone, shall we? Whilst we are waiting for a few more people to arrive. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe even putting a path in place over here or something like that would be pretty darn good. But for now, let's just focus on getting the pads out the front of the door. There we go. There we go. Again, yep, want to leave just a little bit of space for reasons which will probably become clear in just a bit. Oh, I can adjust my name. Can I? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't adjust my name. I'm not sure how I adjust my name. I guess I'm just name. Sad. Oh no, there we go. Orbital Potato. Fantastic. Hey, look at that. Good news. Okay, I've turned down the UI scaling just a little smidgen so that we got a little bit more screen real estate over here. This is a very early build of the game, so, you know, everything... Ooh, you leveled up. What leveled up? Was it you? Was it the villager? Oh, okay. Cool. All right, yeah, very early build of the game. Obviously, all of the caveats that come with that are included. What do I need to build? What do I need to build now? I mean, I could just go and build some more paths. That's maybe not the worst idea in the world. Town must grow. Yep, got a growing population. You're maxed out right now. We need to spread the word to some new people. Let's send some invitations. I'll blast them into the sky and the wind will deliver them all over the world. Okay, cool. All right, send out invitations. What do we need for that? Assign workers to the market. We need a second worker to be assigned to the market. Fine. And population level needs to be at 1. Which we are at. Cool. All right, send out for 20 coins. Let's do it. Let's make it so. And you're able to spew out bits of paper. That is remarkable. Right, nobody wants to hang out some kind of disaster island. Yeah, so max village level. We've increased that. That is fine. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening. A lot of interesting stuff happening. Where the heck are you getting water from? You're getting water from the little river over there? That's cool. Okay, what do we need to build? More houses? We need to build up to 10 houses now. That's fine. I would like to do that, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. Let's get this over here. Also, look at this. This is a 3-dimensional factory builder in the sense that we can build little platforms that will allow us to sort of build on multiple levels. Absolutely something that I want to do, that I want to capitalize on. I realize that tree is growing. I kind of don't care. I'm sorry. There we go. Get rid of you. Sure. Get rid of you there. Nice. Okay. That is good. Let's get a footpath in there. And let's just do the same. Let's do the same thing over here. All right. Nice. How's my volcano doing? It's not doing bad. I've got 6 idle workers. So you know what? We should throw all of these workers into... There we go. Into the volcano. Or at least into working in the volcano. There's pretty much no reason why that should not happen. Also, if I've got spare cash, I'm going to use... I say spare cash. If I've got spare stone, I'm I'm going to use it to build footpaths. There we go. And then build another footpath out here. What does that take me up to? 85 out of 100? It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. So yeah, keep on working away on that. What do we need? Coconuts? Where the heck are we going to get coconuts from? Presumably coconut trees, palm trees. Population. Are we building towards the next level of population? We absolutely are. But I need to get the volcano sorted. That's what I need to do. Bananas. We don't need bananas. What have we got over here? We've got cotton over there. Bananas here. Trees there. Trees there. Coconuts are over here. Right. Well, maybe I just want to help. Maybe I just want to help the volcano out. Because I don't know why, but it seems like my people are taking their sweet time to actually get all of these resources delivered. So if I go and get some coconut trees sorted. There we go. Yep. Everybody's jumping around. Give you coconuts. Fantastic. Just give all of the coconuts. Cool. There we go. Volcano has leveled up. Marvelous. That's exactly what we like to see. So we will take gaining strength, and we will get a lumber mill. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, I feel so much better. I haven't had a meal in 5,000 years. I would feed myself, but I can't move, and I don't have hands. Other than that, I'm actually super powerful. Guess I went dormant for a bit. Okay, we need to keep feeding. Okay, what would I like as a reward? Rewards processing, lumber mill, and unlocking the lumber mill. We'll also get appetizers out of the way. That's going to give it even more experience. New quests available, delivering wood, bamboo, bananas, and oranges. And we can use V to toggle on the camera. Cool. So, with my rewards point, ooh, I can get... Okay, only in processing at the moment, but that's a belt right there. We've got that to look forward to, for sure. So what do we got? Lumber mill, purchase, boom. Let's do it. Okay, and that is absolutely going to be something that we can assign our workers to. Yep, more useful items. Cool. So let's go and harvest the requisite components for said lumber mill. That's good. And footpath, yeah, I need to get another little bit. I'm thinking that we want to build the lumber mill, like, over here. Because if I build it over here, then it's going to be near the woods. Yep. It's going to be near the woods. Once the wood is the lumber mill, automatically get processed into planks. Very cool. Okay. Let's get 3 workers here. You don't have enough workers. Yeah, I realize. Don't worry. But we are gaining workers. We're gaining workers, like, quite quickly. I don't know if it's capped. Doesn't seem like it is. It looks like the workers just automatically do exactly what they're supposed to do, which is really quite nice. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, anything else? Produce planks. Yep, we'll get that done in just a second. Marvelous. Population. That is a long-term goal, I think. You've leveled up. Nice to see. I realize, of course, that I can... Oh, happiness is low. You probably need to stock more items at your market so villagers can purchase what they need. Okay, let's go and check that out. It's not low. But if we have a little look here, you can see that food is not completely satisfied. Drink is also not completely satisfied. And I think, to be honest, we're probably just going to have to increase the number of people that we have working here. Let's decrease the number of workers that we have. There we go, working at the volcano. What's your issue? You seem to have found in... you seem to be stuck. Okay, let's not sweat the small stuff. Planking, good stuff. Walk right up to the lumber mill, collect those planks in your inventory. Sure, I will do that. Let's go and see. Inventory, planks, yoink, fantastic. Good. Villagers will be happy to purchase them. Excellent. Okay, so we are going to really improve happiness, I hope. That being said, I mean, happiness isn't bad. It's fine. But the good news is, now that we've stocked them, I should be able to have all of the workers do that automatically. I hope. You can use a food mill to turn wheat into flour. It's worth more coins and it'll make your villagers happy. Power me up a bit and I'll teach you how to build one. Just so you know, better items like planks will give me a bigger boost than basic ones like wood. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we need to reach up to the volcano level 2. We only need another 32 experience in order to make that happen. And, I mean, you're gonna just... Yeah, I guess you're gonna just pick up everything that really matters. That's fine. What do I want? 3? Yeah, sure, let's give you wheats. Give you wheats. Let's give you woods. And let's give you stone. Sure. I mean, I will give you everything that I have. Amazing. So we get the reward point. We can spend the reward point on the food mill. That's going to give me the opportunity to make flour, which I'm very excited to do. Can I get a food mill? Where do I want it to be? And yeah, so the lumber mill, we should be picking up wood. Are we picking up wood from the market, or I think we're just cutting down the trees, which is quite nice. I don't know how long the regrowth of the trees are going to take. 120 seconds, so 2 minutes for the trees to come back to life. That's not necessarily super large. Is something that we need to consider. Yep, great location for a food mill right there. Perfect. And we can select the recipe. Flour. Cool. And let's get a couple of workers. Sure, let's get 4 workers there. Let's cut down the number of workers that we have working in the volcano. Again, it's not really a priority at the moment. We need to produce 10 flour, and then we're going to drop it off in the market. That's fine. Let's get rid of the footpath. There's no real location that I need to have a path to now. I suppose there is up here. Yeah, but that's not terrible. Just get that down there. Sure. Get that squared away. Marvelous. And that leaves us with just a need for a little bit of flour. Population, we are getting there. It's slow. Maybe I could go and get some coconuts, actually. Let's go and think about that. There's not many locations that I can get coconuts on the island. And by not many, I mean there is exactly one. So it's hardly a... It's a very exhaustible source. We've also got oranges over here. Right. Flower power. Yeah, I'm going to get that ticked off in just a second. But let's get some oranges first. I do worry that if I do assign oranges to the mill, which is what I'm about to do, it might go a bit crazy because people are going to have to walk all the way across here in order to get them. Also, we've got bananas that we can get. Oh, what do we got over there? Bamboo. Oh, there's some coconuts way closer to us. Well, that's completely fine. Well, that's great. Okay, let's just get all of these random bits and bobs assigned to the market. Cool. Let's get bananas, oranges, coconuts. Yeah, that's it. Cool. All right. So hopefully that improves happiness just a little bit. I'm assuming that people will want to eat this. That's the dream anyway. Happiness, yep, should be improved. Industry. Oh yeah, we are fulfilling the industry need from the planks. We're fulfilling the food need from bananas, food and drink from the coconuts, and food and drink from the oranges. Nice. Okay, let's get flour power done. Let's go and collect the flour, and let's throw it into the market, which I think we've still got one space for, right? Yeah, we do. Nice. Cool. Very good. Okay, quest complete. Cultivation, harvester hut, and also deliver flour to the volcano. Nice. So, how do I get the harvester hut? We need to hit up, we need to get to the next level. That is achievable. That should be completely fine. Let's go. It looks like when harvesting for the volcano, let's get one more person assigned there. When harvesting for the volcano, it looks like the most high value stuff is prioritized. That's kind of cool. Good to note. What is this? A perk point. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we can make that happen. Right. What is it that I really need now? I mean, nothing particularly. I just need more people, and the people are gonna come. I can just pipette this, actually, yeah. People are gonna be coming online. Planks mastery has reached level 1. Value from 3 to 4. Okay. So, oh, I see. So that's the value that they're sold for at the marketplace. Build it near some resources, and villagers will collect it to you. You just gained a mastery level. Happens when you craft a lot. Harvest or craft a lot of a particular item. Okay, that's cool. We're cool with that. So, what is in the mastery tree? Okay, we've just got a nice little overview of exactly what we've got going on. Not super useful, but that's okay. Mastery level 1, mastery max. At the moment, we only have planks that are on mastery, but yeah, we're going towards what we need in every department, which is very, very nice. Okay, population level 2. We're almost to 20 population. We're almost ready to upgrade our population level. As soon as we max this out, we'll be able to do this. That's going to be good. 200 coins. We have got them in reserve, ready to go as soon as we need to. And yeah, that should be good. Well, that's us up at 20 population, which is perfect. Let's go and see if we can try and get a few more people coming to the island. A few more invitations being sent out. Population level is up. Max population is up to 30. Max villager level is now up to 3 as well. Okay, that's cool. And we can also get that sorted. Right. Cool. Merchants. Deliver coconut milk to the volcano and population level. Okay, so coconut milk is not something that we can make at the moment. We're gonna have to deal with it. I think you're ready for the full story. What do you want first? The good news, the bad news. Good news, if we team up, I feel very confident we can destroy that gigantic space meteor that is heading towards us all. Bad news, well, I guess you probably just figured that out. So there's these giant rocks that are flying around all the time, way up in the sky. Most of them stay up there forever. But every few million years, one of them starts falling towards Earth. And if a big one hits us, let's just say it wouldn't be good for you, or me, or, well, anything on the planet that likes to live. Okay. All right. I can send up a giant lava blast that knocks this stupid thing right out of the sky. What? Okay, well, there we go. We gotta feed you as much as we can. Lots and lots of stuff. We can do this. Go get those coconuts. Wow. Okay, well, that's kind of a rogue twist. I didn't really anticipate that, to be honest. Also, you guys are coming out and up this way. Let's see if we can try and do that. Will that make a little bit of a difference? Yeah, it's marginally quicker, marginally easier to get access to. Okay, so merchant, we need to sell wood wheels. Are we able to make wood wheels at the lumber mill? We are not. We are not able to make wood wheels at the lumber mill yet. We're going to have to just deal with the consequences of that in a second. Let's get the oranges fed into there so that we can get reward points. Marvelous. Cultivation. Harvester hut. Purchase. Boom. Let's get that done. And then let's see what it takes to actually build a harvester hut. We need 10 stone. I think I can just about manage that. Wood mastery has reached level 1. Great. It's worth noting that mastery apparently increases even when I'm not doing anything with it. If I harvest, or if the buildings craft, it works. You got a crafting token. You can use them to unlock new recipes in your buildings. Okay, cool. Is that what's going to allow me to unlock a wood wheel? I have a funny feeling that that might just be the case. But before I do that, let's get a harvester hut, and let's put it next to... Let's put it next to bananas. Sure. And then let's get a little path. There we go. Don't really want to roll right through those stones, just in case. And let's get, I don't know, 2 people harvesting bananas over here. Sure. Alright. What can we make? We can purchase the ability to make refined planks. So that's going to cost me 1. Or refined flour. Do I care? Do I care? We don't have to spend it right now, do we? No, I mean, we can probably just leave that for now. It's maybe worth doing just so that we have... Oh, wow, we are woefully underprepared. Okay, we can only assign up to 5 workers here. We cannot upgrade this. We need to get some more upgrades in order to make it all work. Yeah, we are low. We have got not enough resources here. Is there something that I can do about that? I mean, I can throw more workers into the lumber mill and into the food mill. That would make a bit of difference. But to be honest, we probably just need like another market. Is that what we need? The harvester hut will help as well. We've got 56 bananas in storage. Again, this feels very, very inefficient currently because we've just got loads and loads of, you know, people that are doing all of the running. I want to get to belts. I want to get to chutes. I want to get to more useful things than what we currently have. So this is not good. Oh, unlock wood processing. That is what we need to unlock. That's our objective. Okay, purchase that. So what is that? Paper and refined planks. Boom. Let's do it. Assign refined plank as a recipe. Okay. So it would be an alternate recipe. See, this is just not good. We're having people run through the forest here. This is not good enough. Let's, can we cut through here? Sure. That's good enough. Oh, we need more stone. That's fine. Okay, yeah, don't love that, but it's okay. Assign plank and produce 50 refined planks. Sure, let's do it. Refined plank is going to be 2 regular planks. Ah, okay. What I would rather do, I think, is just nab another lumber mill, so that we're not just sort of constantly switching. Harvester hut lumber mill. Yeah, I think we'll grab another lumber mill and we'll just put it down next door. Nice. Lumber mill. Cool. Great. And then this lumber mill can do refined planks. Probably a little bit overkill on the people here. Tone that down. So 3 and 3. That seems fine. Wheats. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like people are moving these resources to the markets. I don't think that's the case. There's clearly not enough resources that are being moved here. Can I maybe ditch... Can I remove, yeah, can I remove wheats? Hold on. Inventory. None. Yeah, if I remove wheats, does that maybe make a difference? Maybe makes it a little bit easier for people to... do the resource harvesting. See, now you're going to go and pick up bananas. It might... Yeah, it might be the case that it's prioritized like an order of operations. It just seems a little bit silly that we've got 100 bananas just waiting in storage over here. Maybe I should just be moving them manually. That's maybe the thing. But 100 bananas waiting in storage, and not much we can do about it. Yeah, because that is really impacting on happiness, and that's not good. So, produce 50 refined planks. I still need 5 more people. Let's knock down... There we go. The number of people that we have working there. How many people do we have working on the volcano? Knock that down by 1. So now we should have some people working at the lumber mill doing some refining. That's going to be good. Great. No issues here. Pick up the planks. Drop them off. Yeah, we got loads and loads of planks here. Cool. Alright, so volcano level, we still need to hit level 4. That's fine. We're going to start producing those planks. The merchants, the wood wheels, don't have any ability to make them yet. Happiness in general is lacking. Is it because we're doing the harvesting of the oranges? See, that's kind of what I worried about. Let's cut back on that. Let's cut back on coconuts as well. Yeah, let's go and see. Let's go and see if it is, if we need to do more. Yeah, let's let this game sort of like ruminate for a little bit. I'll maybe collect a few additional resources. I need to build some more houses in the interim as well. We've only got space for 24 people, but we have capacity for up to 30. So yeah, I'll prep for that. No issues. And hopefully in the meantime, we should be able to get some more planks into the system so that we can get a little bit more money. Does look like the pathfinding is a little bit crazy at the moment. I suspect that is partly due to my rather poorly designed footpath that I've got over here. Let's maybe connect that up, see if that makes a difference. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's let the game run for a little bit, and then we'll catch up as we as we progress. Well, everything is looking good. I've added a few more houses here to bring our housing capacity up to 30, which is the max with our population cap. Also added a harvester hut. I think 2 workers at these harvester huts is plenty because, I mean, to be honest, even 1 is enough, because if we're maintaining a, you know, a complete storage, 100% storage of bananas, then the banana collection is not the issue. The fact of the matter is that it's the delivery of the bananas that is causing me concern. But that's why we need to automate this. That is absolutely why automation is on our agenda. Can I move these up? Apparently not. Apparently I cannot move the coconuts into storage over there. Very strange. In other news, however, we are producing plenty of refined planks because I have set them up as a... Thank you. I have set them up as a resource to be sold at the market, which is good. So I can move those up. Weird. But I can't move coconuts up. Very strange. Okay, not sure why that is. Yeah, I can sell the refined planks. The refined planks will satisfy the industry need, which will make people very, very happy. It's mostly food and drink that is the issue, which is why I have set up the coconut harvesting hut, so that we can supply coconuts as a food and water source. But again, this is only an issue until we sort out the automation. Right. Refined plank, refined stone to the volcano, and we get a reward point. The reward point is going to be kind of important. Oh my goodness, there's loads and loads of missions. Deliver planks to the volcano. Cool. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff happening here. We got a lot of stuff happening. What do we need? A stonemason. How do I unlock the transport? Requirements, quest, produce the wood wheel. It's got to be in the workshop, doesn't it? But I really... Okay, I will unlock the stonemason, but I really want the wood wheel. That's what I'm after. Right, stonemason, let's put you over here, I think. Sure. And then let's go and check out what it is that you can make. You can make the stone bricks, and let's get 3 people assigned over there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. See, the mill is looking fine. Maybe I just need to get another market. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's exactly what I need. And then we just get, I don't know, coconuts here. And we just assign everyone to go and get coconuts. Sure. And you can pick up from the harvesting area. Yeah, we should also make this into a path. Yeah. Good. It's better than nothing, but it's fine. Right, so there is still a little bit of a shortage of people here. That's all right. We're just going to try and satisfy that. Going to try and satisfy that happiness just a little bit more expediently. Right, so produce cloth, tailor, sell the wood wheels. That's what I really want to deal with. Let's also get stone bricks sold here as well, because we have not done that yet. Unlock stone processing, unlock refined stone brick. I have got crafting tokens, so we might as well. Ooh, a fluid pipe. I'm very interested, but I'll get stone processing first. Cool. Good. Produce the stone bricks. Amazing. New quest available. Produce the wood wheel. That is what we need. That is what we need in order to automate everything. Transportation is going to completely change. Well, it's going to change the game. Literally, completely. So yeah, you could say that I'm keen on getting that as soon as possible. That being said, everything else is looking pretty good. I hope that having the second market means that we'll just be able to get that little bit more worker productivity, which would be good. Assign refined stone to a brick recipe. Yeah, let's get... What do we need? We need a little bit more stone to be harvested. Yeah, I'll do the same with the mason as I did with the... Let's crank this down by 1. Crank this up by 1. It's fine. And then refine stone brick. And then we just need to produce 20. It's not going to get produced for a little while. We still need to fill the gap over here. And the other people have gone into working in the market. I'm completely alright with that. I don't think that we're really in any rush to sort out any of this. Okay, it's going to start to rain. That's a little bit miserable, but that's okay. Yeah, don't think we're in any rush. I think this is completely fine. How many workers do we have in the volcano? Oh, something else that we can do. We can change the priority of, like, stuff that is getting delivered. So, for example, deliver flour to the volcano. How much flour do we have here? We got 20 flour. So, all that we need to do, let's bump that up to a top priority, right? So that should mean, theoretically, that we're going to see a lot of people, or a lot of people that are involved in the volcano, they're all going to go and prioritize collection of flour, which is kind of great, and I very, very much support that. And that's going to give me a perk point, which is useful. Also, oranges would be kind of good too, but I think we'll press on with the. I think we'll press on with a perk point. Sure. Yeah. And do I want to help out? I mean, I could throw in a couple of coconuts here. Not like it makes a huge dent, but it's better than nothing. Does take me a little bit of time. That being said, I'm happy to do it. Very happy to do it. Okay, cool. This is all looking good. The refined stone bricks, that should be produced now, I think. There we go. You're trying to pick up stone, but unfortunately there is no stone at the moment. It's fine. It's all good. All right, let's let things run for a little bit. I will probably tell you what. I mean, if there's an infinite amount of bananas here, just give me all the bananas. Give me all the bananas, and then I will go and just chuck them into the volcano. And we will start working towards our next level of mastery. We've already got one level of banana mastery, apparently. There we go. Volcano is leveled up. Smashing. Let's get the workshop. Beautiful. And then let's see. We actually need for said workshop. We need 15 planks and 15 stone. Well, the 15 planks should be easy enough. Again, none of this is automated, so we're just letting a lot of this output go to waste because we're clearly not able to move enough of it to the market. And that is really annoying me. Right. So that goes over there. Cool. Let's get wood wheel on the go. Let's get one worker. Sure, that one worker is about to come online in just a second. We can actually have multiple recipes. Interesting. Wood conveyor belts. You know what? I'm going to just purchase that right now. Yeah, I'm going to purchase that right now. Let's do it, and then let's set up the wood conveyor belt as the second recipe. That's going to be perfect. And then, do I need to add the resources manually? Yeah, I probably do. Yoink that, yoink that. Just take it all out of the lumber mill. I don't care. And then yoink it in, yoink it in. And then let's see some wood wheels get built here. So in order to sell them, we need to sell them in order to get the merchant mission there. Population level, we're about to get that done very, very shortly indeed. But we only need to produce the wood wheels in order to complete the produce wood wheel quest. Yeah, fine. Nice. This is looking great. So, as soon as, literally the very second that we have the ability to automate deliveries into the market, or, well, these two markets, I guess, as soon as we do that, I will absolutely take that opportunity and we'll get it done, because I do not like having all of these people doing all of the running around. Right, produce the wood wheel, rewards of transport, etc. I'm sure you've realized by now you're going to need to make and move around a lot of items. Well, I know tons of tricks that will help you transport stuff automatically. Chutes, ziplines, catapult, trains, boats, all kinds of good stuff. For now, let's start with conveyors. Yes, brilliant. New quest available, produce a wooden conveyor belt. We are actually already... Oh, hello. We are already on the way towards producing a wooden conveyor belt. What's up with the stonemason? Any issues with this? No, but I am going to crank up the number of workers that we have there. Any other things that I want to do? Reduce... Can I reduce the workers anywhere else? Not particularly. Let's go and get the population level upgraded. Just because, why the heck not? It'll allow us to complete one of our quests. Good. Rewards. Decor. And new quests available. Nice. Almost forget the best part. So maybe notice the island's getting a little cramped. Well, don't worry. I can make new land appear right in the ocean. New islands also have new kinds of items to harvest and use for your recipes. Takes a lot of power though, so just keep feeding me. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Just trust the volcano. Open the quests panel, and we actually get a nice little reward for that. Cool. Alright. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of quests. Holy cow, there's a lot of quests. I'm alright with that, though. That's fine. So, Mason, yep, you have got more people allocated. That's fine. Up to 5. We're at 68% happiness. Just 1% off, you know, the Zoomer satisfying 6.7 or the Boomer satisfying 6.9. That's okay. We're okay with that. Let's do another row of houses. Let's do another row of houses. I'm quite happy to do that. Let's go and grab some more trees. Yep. And what else? Earn 8 perk points and get to level 15 of the volcano in order to get the island expansion. That's quite a lot, actually. That's a big amount. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That'll take us right up to the limit, actually. Very convenient. Wood conveyor belt. Yes, I know. I'm working towards it. Cannot wait to get a wood conveyor belt. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so darned good. It's going to be amazing. How's this looking? It's fine. Where's my wood conveyor belt? We're still waiting. We're still waiting on more resources. Let's cut down on the... Cut down on that. Cut down on that. That takes stonemason up to 5. Can I do harvesting, actually? Can the harvester hut... Can the harvester hut harvester stone? Can the harvester hut harvester stone? What the heck are you talking about? Because that might be the more efficient way of doing this. In fact, I almost think that it is. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it is. Right. Harvester hut to harvester stone. There we go. We have people that now just do bespoke stone harvesting, which is quite nice, as opposed to the people that are currently working in the stonemason. And so you need stone bricks. Let's cut down on this for now, because we don't need refined stone bricks. We just need raw stone bricks. So yeah, that would be much better if we could get that started. And now you should just be able to draw from the harvester hut. And if I am sensible, then I can add... There we go. A little bit of extra footpathing there. Marvelous. Throw in a little bit of extra stone. Looking good. Stone bricks. Are we getting stone bricks delivered here? Doesn't look like it. Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more people working there. Take stone, and put stone. There we go. Okay, so we will get one singular bit of conveyor belt. Wow, great, amazing. What a treat. What a true treat. It's looking better, though. It's looking much better. But yeah, a few more people in there, that would be excellent. Lumber mill, lumber mill. Let's cut down on that. Cut down on that. That'll allow us to get a few more people allocated to this. Yeah. So we got one singular wood conveyor belt at the moment. Not good enough. Let's cut down on the number of people that we have over there. What the heck are my people all doing? What the heck are they all doing? There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, wow. Holy cow. They harvest resources so unbelievably quickly. Definitely harvesters are the way to go. For sure harvesters are the way to go. So I basically need a harvester for every single type of resource. Holy cow, that's incredible. Yeah, and so now everybody should just grab all of the resources from here, and it should take no time at all. Yeah, that's really good. Hey, look at that. 4 wooden conveyors. Brilliant. We're making a start. So, next thing that I want to do, if we've got a few people spare, let's do... I know that I said I was going to make my first conveyor belt a supply route into the market. I think I might have lied. I think what I would like to do instead is... what about that there? Yeah. Let's put that there instead. Yeah. For good reason, right? So we get 1, maybe 2 people here. And then... let's put... wood conveyor belts. We don't have them in our inventory. That's okay. We'll go and yoink them out. It's all very, very... This is all very, very... very, very chill at the moment. But... look at this. Look at this. Let's do it... let's do it here. There we go. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. We actually have transmission of wood between different areas. And now, do I need... I don't even need anybody to work there anymore. I absolutely do not need... I just don't need it anymore because we already have the processing that takes place. It happens just naturally. That's perfect. That is absolutely ideal. Amazing. That is really, really good. Can I move? Yeah, I'll move you by 1 block. And if I move you by 1 block, then what I can do is I can go... I might struggle to get this done here. I can do that in there. Is it in logic blocks? In the first game, you were able to place like a connector. Yeah, how about that? I don't think we're going to be able to make it in that sort of small a space. It's fine, though. Don't worry about it. There we go. Look at that. That works perfectly, too. That works amazingly as well. And you know what? Now we can cut that person out of the equation. Brilliant. So in the workshop, we just need regular planks. Regular planks can be supplied... regular planks can be supplied from here. Yeah, so if I get... structural blocks, wood blocks. So this will allow us, if I get more wood, obviously. But I should just be able to jump into the harvester hut and just get more wood. But unfortunately I can't. We're all out. Also, the river has run dry. That's a bit of a shame. So 1... oh, we need more wood. We need way more wood. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Also, we've completed a quest. I don't know what I've completed. Deliver flour to the volcano? Sure. A perk point? I'll take it. I need to spend some of those perk points, actually. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. I'm just absolutely delighted that I am able to... I'm absolutely delighted that I'm able to do all of this stuff. This is really, really good. How many more bits of belt do I have? 9 bits of belt. Nice. Okay, so this is going to go... like here. Except it's going to go like here. On... there we go. Pipette this. Cool. And then move that to there. Do you not want to squeeze in here? Might be on the same footprint. Might be a little bit large. Yeah, do... move that around there. Move that. Move that there. That there. That there. And then... come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move. Yeah, try that. Try that. And then... yeah, see, I just don't think it's going to come out of here. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Nice. Copy. Okay, it's a little bit janky, but it's working. It's absolutely working. Okay, this is good. Okay, so that is gonna auto supply planks. That is perfect. That is absolutely flippin' perfect. Really, really, really happy with how that's all working out. That's looking real good. Looking real good. It's not a long-term solution, because clearly we're not going to get enough planks coming through here, but hey, it's working for now, and that's what matters. So, this stonemason, let's get you moved across to the other side here. Let's get a... Let's just do exactly that. Let's do exactly that. That is perfect. That's going to get me all of the blocks that I could possibly need. I will also supply... Whoops. I will also supply the stone directly. Look at that. And just like that, we are able to completely cut out all of the workers from here. Amazing. Thank you very much. Now go collect those conveyor belts so that you can build them on the island. You can build a path of conveyor belts for a harvester hut to a lumber mill, or a lumber mill to a workshop, or food mill to the market. Anywhere you want lots of items to flow without needing workers. I'll suggest some paths, but feel free to build them. Yep, already way ahead of you. So that has unlocked utility research. Cool. And a reservoir and a logistic block, which is going to allow me to start doing things such as splitting. Very cool. We can also get boosters for different buildings, which will allow me to multiply the speed at which they process stuff, which is absolutely something that I'm interested in doing. This is working really, really well. Deliver oranges to the volcano. Yep, I will take that. Should I take a perk point? I've not used a perk point yet, have I? Avatar harvesting, avatar speed, crop yield, ore regen. Does that work on stone as well? Player inventory capacity. I guess I'll take avatar harvesting. I don't know what percentage increase I get, but sure. And it seems probably the most useful, given that I want to get to a situation where my avatars are basically only doing harvesting. Because if they're doing anything else, then it's a bit of a waste, honestly. So that's fine. Look at this. This is working like an absolute flippin' dream. This is perfect. Right, selling the wooden wheels. Do I want to sell wooden wheels? I mean, I don't really. But I suppose I can. For 30 experience, that's it's not a terrible idea. Right, anything else? Anything else? Produce refined stone blocks. Yeah, probably should. Oh, we're chucking wooden wheels into the volcano, are we? Don't think I necessarily approve of that. I think I'd rather sell them. But that's okay. Alright, now we got 5 people that are currently available to do anything that we want to do. Which is very, very nice. Do I have any perk points? No, I don't have any perk points. Are we okay for happiness? Yeah, we're not in a terrible position for happiness, but it would be good if we were better. Yeah, I want to do food resupply. I want to do food resupply with belts. It's got to be done, doesn't it? It absolutely has to be done. So, there's a couple of things that I want to do. I want to get a harvester building, harvester hut up for... Yep, up for wheat. Let's get 2 people there. Let's get this moved across to here. I will obviously get more conveyors. Only 5 conveyors this time? Not super hot. Why is that the case? It's just not the case. Okay. What I will do... Let's take this back. Let's pipette out a lumber mill. There we go. Yoink a few more trees. I realize that I'm doing this in a pretty terrible location, to be honest, but that's okay. Planks. Yep. Let's go and get another... There we go. One of these. And let's get one of those. I think that will work. I hope that will allow us to just merge them onto the same belt. Yep, no issues at all there. That will speed up my... That will speed up my rate of wheel manufacture. Just a little bit. And you know what? I will get another walkway back through here. Cool. Yeah, so wheel manufacture speeds up. That means that we're able to get a few more belts. And with a few more belts, that means a little bit more automation is going to happen just that little bit quicker. So, in terms of automation, what do I need to automate? I need to automate the harvester hut to the food mill. And then I need to automate the food mill into the market. That is absolutely going to change because I need to be fulfilling food, like for sure. That just needs to be sorted ASAP. So let's Allow the game to run a little bit. Build up a few more wood conveyor belts. Are we chucking wood conveyor belts? Oh my god. No. No. Yeah, so it turns out we chucked 22 wood conveyor belts into the volcano. That is annoying as anything. I could have used those conveyor belts, video game. I could have flippin' used those conveyor belts, honestly. Also, I need wood into here, don't I? Yeah, I do. I do. We have trees. We have trees somewhere else. We got trees over there. I'll see if I can build another harvester hut and try and feed that into the workshop. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is still fine. It's still good, I think. We're in a decent position. Yeah. All fine and dandy. Sell some wood wheels. If I could sell a few more wood wheels, that would be great. Yeah. We'll deal with that in just a second, though. This lumber mill, what are you doing? Not very much at the moment. I suspect most of your products are going to be going to either the volcano or the markets. That's fine. Yeah, see, we just need to improve. We just need to improve happiness. That just has to get done. Right, bananas. Can I put bananas into the market here? I can. On this occasion, marvelous. Okay, flour, fine. And yeah, let's go and start the process. So here, let's do that. Great. Let's cut the one and only worker that we've got off there. That's nice. Well, it's not nice, but it is what it is. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that this stonemason can get moved over to here. I'm also thinking we can get another one of those in there. And then you obviously are going to take stone bricks, but what I think we want to do is we want to do that, and then I will just get another... There we go, another one of these. Again, keep it totally empty. Keep no employees in. And just do that. And then that will allow us to automatically manufacture, slightly more rapidly, some stone bricks. Cool. And I'll just get a few more workers as well, just to fill that gap. Very nice. And with any luck, that will go just a little bit more smoothly. Cool. Okay. Yoink all of this. Yoink all of this. Let's go and set up a big belt. A big belt. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we're gonna make it happen. The other thing that I probably want to do is I probably want to get... I want the belt to either... I want the belt to go... Probably want the belt on this side, don't I? Yeah, let's take this back. This is going to be a little bit of a faff to do, but not necessarily the end of the world. So what we want is we want to create a scaffold ramp, which we can do. It's going to take a little bit of manual effort, as I say. Oh, collect more resources. Okay, fine. No worries. I really desperately do need more wood harvesting, don't I? Yeah, we're not in a great place with regards to wood, but it's fine. Right. Scaffold block. Scaffold block, scaffold block. And then we're going to need to go up one higher. So that's going to go there, that's going to go there. 1, 2, 3. And then across. And then across. And then down. Yeah, so we're going to allow pedestrians to continue on their merry way. But here, there we go. We're going to do that. We're going to flip around up to the top here. And we're going to head on down this way. This just has the added little bonus of meaning that pedestrians, as I say, don't need to go up a level, don't need to go down a level. They're just there. Okay, good. A little bit more experience. It's very nice. Token crafting, unlocked food processing. I will go and do that right now. Refined flour is going to be just regular flour. And is that worth more? Is that worth more? And also refined sugar. I don't know if it's worth more. Not sure. Okay. no worries. Assign refined flour as as a recipe. Could build another food mill over here. To be honest, kind of want to do that. Kind of want to do that. And let's go and yoink all of these 14 belts. We are really accelerating. We're accelerating our belt production process. That's really nice. Okay. Oh. Excuse me? Oh, I see. It's a weird shape on the front. We're going to have to do something like that, and then copy-paste that, and then into there. Cool. Okay, recipe, refined flour. Yeah, so that gives me 10 coins, 5 food. Whereas this gives me 5 coins and 2 food. Yeah, there's pretty much no reason not to be using refined flour. That does make the positioning of this belt just a little bit annoying, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much. Right, let's, at long last, get this conveyor completely sorted. Will I have enough? Probably not. But I'm close. I'm close. And with a nice little resupply, I should have enough. God, I want to get boosting. I really want to get boosting. I want to a production multiplier for my buildings would be phenomenal. Right. So that's going to go in there. That is brilliant. This is what I envisioned. This entire time, this is what I wanted. Okay, good. So now we could go into here and we could say, hey, flour is a low priority because it's going to all be delivered. It's going to all be delivered by belt there. Cool. All right. So we should be able to also do... There we go. Refined flour, which is even better. That is marvelous. So, not completely perfect, but not far off. Not far off at all. That is looking good. That is looking really, really good. Okay, we still have 4 people that are currently available to do stuff. And honestly, we've probably got the desire to do, I mean, coconuts. What do we need to improve happiness? We need food, drink. And that, honestly, I think a lot of that has to be coming from bananas. Bananas we have a lot of. And they're actually fairly easy for us to get into the supermarket, into the market here, over here. Harvest 1,000 wood. Harvest wheat. We're going to upgrade our max worker count level. Okay. So our max worker count at the moment increases the maximum number of workers that can be assigned to a building. Oh, I see. Okay, so we could theoretically go up. Can we increase the level? No. I don't understand how that works. That's fine. Reward points. Ooh, I don't think we have to pick anything. A catapult? It's a different way to get resources around, isn't it? Okay, I'm interested. Farm, forester, decor. Decor's only 100 coins. Whoop, okay. Well, you know what? Let's purchase it. I'm going to do it. Utility. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, what can I get? A storage facility, that's a buffer. A power generator. We need to be population level 10 first. A wood stove. Water wheel. A building that generates rotational power. Do you know what? I kind of do want to check a water wheel. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to build it yet. It might be a bit out of my depth. Literally and figuratively. But we might be able to. You never know. How's this workshop looking? It's looking real good. It's looking real good. See? A water wheel. A water wheel, a water wheel, a water wheel. If I could build a water wheel, that would be amazing. We only need 10 regular planks as well. That is quite easy. So here, 10 planks. We'll start the process of getting it in just a little bit. Also, I want to get a forester for this harvester hut, because this is not good. We could definitely do with a little bit more wood popping up, and then the forester will allow me to do just that. We can only have 20 wood conveyors at any one time. That's not necessarily the end of the world. We can We can deal with that low level for a while. There we go. Bananas. Yep. This is going to improve things. This is going to improve things. Let's get this set up as bananas here. Let's get... Oh, yeah, tell you what I can also do. So we've got a whole bunch of refined stone bricks over here. That gives me 5 industry. I don't think we're struggling for industry happiness at the moment, are we? We actually are. Yeah, things have kind of like fallen off a little bit of a cliff edge there. That's not ideal. But what I was thinking that we could do is we could get ourselves a supply line of bricks from here and just add them onto the supply belt over yonder, the one that we've already got established. Maybe not the worst idea in the world to have that in place. Oops. There we go. It would just help a little bit, I think. Just help a little bit. Right. So, that is going to be food supplied. That is good. That is really, really, really useful. Anything else that I want to get set up? This is going to go back to nothing. There we go. Good. Coconuts. Yeah, I think we're out of coconuts. But they're being hand-delivered anyway. There we go. And now we should start to see... We should start to see happiness explode. That's the dream anyway. Flour. Let's turn off flour because we've already got refined flour. And it looks like we're managing to keep that in stock, which is great. We need refined planks. We need refined planks. And we're simply just not getting them because we're just not getting enough wood. Okay, no worries. Let's solve that. Let's solve that. Harvester hut. Let's go and deal with this. How do I get over this water trench? How do I get over this water trench without messing it up? I'll tell you. Literally like this. Ugh, I don't have the wooden block. Whatever. Water spring. Oh, I see. Look at that. We can harvest water. Ah, cool. All right, that's nice to note. Not going to use that, I don't think, for anything yet. Oh, I needed to get rotational power up and running as well, didn't I? There we go. That should... Oh, we can't... Hold on. Do I need wood stairs? Yeah, I guess I need full stairs. Fine. Wood block. There we go. And then remove. Great. That's just a little shortcut. Cheeky little shortcut. So, buildings, harvester huts. Put that right in the middle there. Great. And then let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. And then let's just begin the process of extracting all of the wood from here. And then we're going to probably not link it up to my existing infrastructure. We're probably just going to get a brand new area. Like a brand new workshop production facility. Something like that. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can try and deploy the water wheel. Oh yeah, we need a few more. Where are you? Yeah, a few more of these bad boys. Oh, we've got plenty of lumber here. Plenty of these things. Plenty of planks. I'm gonna commandeer some planks, and then let's see a water wheel. So how is this gonna work? So it's gonna output its rotational energy directly to here, which is completely useless because we don't actually need any. We don't actually need any production over there. What I think we're probably better doing is, yeah, putting this over there, for example, and then moving the food mill to here. Yeah. So look at that. So that gives us a booster. So that means that it's going to work way more quickly. Let's go to remove blocks. I realize that's going to be a little bit annoying, but yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this. Hey, look at that. We've sold some wooden wheels. Marvelous. That's been in the works for quite a while. How are we doing? We are maxed out. That's why we're selling wooden wheels, because we are maxed out on wooden conveyor belts. Completely fine. Completely fine. Cool. Get that in there. And that in there. How's that looking? That's looking not too bad. I think that's a little bit of a weird one, but I think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be a heck of a lot better, actually. Yeah. So can we get multiple different boosters? I don't think so. Supported by a drive shaft. Yeah, we don't have the drive shaft yet, so we can only connect directly, but I think we will be able to get... We will be able to get the ability to do otherwise. Also, I can plant trees. I should plant some trees over here. I should absolutely plant trees over here. It costs a lot of coins, but I have a lot of coins. And I'm going to yoink all of these. There we go. And we're going to plant some more trees over here. And they regrow as well, which is the main thing. Cool. This is looking great. This is looking so good. This is looking so darn good. Plant trees. Fantastic. More trees over there. Superb. Yeah. Okay, so happiness-wise, what do we need? Drink. Drink. Are we going to be able to get some more coconuts? Could get some coconut trees. Could get some other types of trees. Oh, let's go. One more person to harvest bananas over there. Yeah, anything else? Anything else that looks vaguely drinky that we could get? This is already looking a lot better, by the way. Yeah, we are able to process... We're able to process this wheat way faster. I'm happy with this. Probably need to get a second belt, such is the speed of our processing. Oh, you're not able to path over here? Not quite sure what your issue is, buddy, but... you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna let you chill. That's okay. You can just chill over there. What are we actually building towards now? Produce coconut milk? Coconut milk seems like a really good idea because coconut milk is probably going to fulfill the water requirements. So that would be good. The fluid pipe might be useful. Built in the lumber mill. Built in the lumber mill. Workshop. We could build a chute. I really like chutes in these games. I'm going to purchase them anyway. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Footwear, sandals, shoe, water wheel we've already got. That's the only recipe. Chutes are very cheap and helpful, but there are a few tricky things about them. They're gravity powered. They can roll items across flat ground and downhill, but not uphill. Only simple items can be rolled. That's basically all the natural resources. 3, you can create a fork path if the main gate gets full. Items will automatically flow down the side channel. Sure. Yeah. I would like to make a chute. I would very much like to make a chute. And in fact, can I manufacture chutes? If I get a workshop here, for example, can I make them here? I totally can. We need bamboo. I don't think I have bamboo on this side of the island. No, I don't. I've got bamboo over here. Yeah, this isn't super hot, to be honest. Yeah, let's just do a lumber mill. We'll do a lumber mill here for now. So I'll just so it uses, there we go. So it uses some of the wood that we've got coming through here. Oops. Planks. Yep, we don't need people. We literally don't need people. It's fine. And then, yeah, planks and... I suppose we could put this here and then just have people, like, running all the way across the map. That is possible. But I don't think that's a necessary thing to do. Right, quest-wise, how are we doing? Produce refined flour. Great, I'll do it. Deliver refined flour to the volcano. Yep, fine. Produce planks, produce flour, and we will get an extra recipe level 1. Adds an additional production recipe slot. Okay. New upgrades available. Is that like here? Oh, it totally is. Look at that. So we can now produce an extra recipe at the lumber mill if we wanted to, or upgrade the maximum worker count. Not super useful for me quite yet, but that's fine. Okay, good, 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 good. Right, a few other things I need to do. I need to unlock storage because this is really, really bad. I am consistently, like, wasting a lot of production here. I'm gonna get this to come out here. Yep, I'm gonna get this to come out here along this way. Oh, that's weird. They're like two-dimensional. They're very, very two-dimensional. Anyway, these stones are gonna go onto this belt over here, which is gonna be a little bit funky, but it's fine. How are my trees doing? How are my trees doing? My trees are growing. They're growing slowly, but once they've grown, they'll be glorious. They'll be glorious, and that's what matters. Okay, yoink this. Yoink this. Yoink this. So I would like... I mean, can we walk... Can my people walk through belts? I think they can walk through belts, you know. Maybe they can't, though. Let's experiment. So if I connect this up to here, will that work for walking through? Yeah, they can. It's just a little bit slower. That's, you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's not worry about it. I will just let that exist as is. So you're going to come this way. You're going to come down into here. And then you need to be set onto refined stone brick. So that will be the industrial component. That is going to get set to 0. Wooden wheels. Yeah, we're not selling them yet. That's fine. Refined flour. We are selling. We are enjoying that. It's marvelous. And then bamboo. I'm going to get bamboo production set up. God, I mean, we just need a harvester for everything. That's what I'm doing. Not water, because I don't feel like I need that yet, but maybe in time. Cool. 2 people assigned over there. We are in the dry season, apparently. Not a worry. How are we doing? Decent amount of stone. Stone is depleted. Is it going to come back? Yes, I think it will, but only if we get some tools. We do not have tools yet. Deliver bananas to the volcano. Boom. Yes, we need 4 more pieces of something in order to get you happy. There we go. Move you up to the next level. I will throw all of the bananas that I've got in. That gets me another perk point. Marvelous. I do like how we just have the opportunity to choose. Storage. Yes, I think I did say that I needed storage, eh? Yeah, let's get storage. Marvelous. Ultra. A magic crate. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that yet. Okay. So, I would like to get this coming out and into a storage facility. Storage crate, stockpile, water wheel. I think a crate is fine. Move you to there. Yep. And then we copy this, put that there, copy this, put that there. And then for the output, we can say, hey, we want to output wood conveyor belts. And that will allow us to stockpile up to an additional 20, which is honestly not that many. And maybe has made me reconsider that maybe I just do get a stockpile. I don't know how many are required. I don't know how much, don't know how many pieces a stockpile can hold, but let's give it a shot. Let's go and build one. Right, so we remove you, sure. Remove you. And I will take stuff out of this inventory, and I will, do you know what? Just move the crate for now. Right, stockpile. Yep, perfect. Only issue is that it does seem like people are gathering all the resources from here, which is a little bit less than ideal. Okay, they can still get in there. It's fine. Right. Wood conveyor belts. Sure. So the stockpile can hold up to 100 resources. That is That is absolutely plenty. That is plenty of everything that we could possibly need. So that's good. And I think that the stockpile shares resources with other stockpiles. Also, we're at our max population cap. Sure, let's send out another little splurt of invitations. That's good. Yep, happy to do that. We are at our population cap already. I do see that. Let's fix it. Oops. House. Yep. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. A few more of these. A few more of these. And that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right, so we still have 2 crafting tokens. We still need to get shoot production set up. We are now harvesting bamboo, which is great. It's a lovely, lovely position to be in. I can just assign people here. This will work. We will make some level of shoots. It's not going to be many, but it's fine. Upgrade item slots. Increases the number of items that can be stored in a building. Oh, that's cool. That's good. We've not actually upgraded any buildings yet. Also, I'm going to get slightly more harvesters. Slightly more harvesters harvesting wheat. Because clearly, we can handle it. Our food mill is really that good. How's happiness looking? We're at 69, nice, %. It's just drink that we need to sort out. And I need to get another recipe for drink, don't we? We need to get a, we need to get coconut milk. Yeah, unlock the refreshment stand. Is that a bit of a... Is that a bit of a ways away, though? I think that might be a bit of a ways away. I mean, I could just get... What if I just get a harvester? What if I just get a harvester and harvest the water from the spring? Because we can... I think we can sell it, can't we? Hold on, let me go to my inventory. Yeah, it does sell. Sells for 1 coin. Gives us +1 drink. Which is as good as oranges and pretty much everything else. So, do you know what? I'm kind of thinking that that's maybe exactly what we do. So we just put water here. There we go. And then see if that works. I don't know how we harvest. Well, no, I do know how we harvest it. We harvest it just like we harvest anything else with the use or through the use of a harvester. But let's go and see. Cool. I'm almost getting to the point where we're pretty good. We're pretty good with belts. That makes me happy because it means that I don't have to worry about people anymore, or worry about them a little bit less than before. Let's go here. Harvester huts. And not linked to any resource. Okay, so maybe I can't harvest from the water spring. Maybe I need a well. Tab type farming. Yeah, I might need a well in order to work. That. Refreshment stand, we need 2 points. Cultivation, farm, forester. Foresters get definitely something that I want to get. Decor, utility, compute blocks. Nah. Worker inventory, magic crates. A super power gem. Kitchen. It's all very expensive. It's all very, very, very expensive. I think we're going to need to find out. Maybe, I mean, I could just have a market, right? I could just build a market here. And this market could have 5 workers in. And they could all just do water. That is an entirely rational possibility. Pick up some planks. Reduce that. Reduce that. Yeah, I mean... I don't love it personally. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but if it gets us a little bit of extra happiness, then that would be great. Do really feel like we should be getting more villagers more rapidly right now, but we're just not. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that takes us up past the limit that we need to be at. I think we can do it. Are we making shoots? We should be making shoots. As soon as we hit this up to max. Yep, there we go. You're going to go, presumably, walk across to the other side of town and start getting some bamboo, I hope. Yeah. God, some chutes are going to be great. Tell you what, I could do the chutes manually. Or we could stick them into a chest and then just feed them in. That's not the craziest idea in the world. Cool. Give me 100 and cut this down to 1. It's clearly not that big of a deal. Can I repurpose all of these boats? That would be quite a nice little thing to do as well. Workshop. Yep, good. There we go. Okay, let's make some chutes. We need to produce 10, and we will have the ability to produce 10 very, very rapidly indeed. Quests. Quests. Do I want to track all of these quests? I feel like I don't want to track the ones that are deliver stuff to the volcano. Deliver wood belts to the conveyor. We could probably do that now, actually. We're getting to the point where we could. Produce the chutes. Marvelous. Very happy with that. Add those chutes to your inventory, and you'll be able to build them like any other path. All you have to do is path between two connecting buildings. They'll automatically input from one building and flow down to the other. Just remember, only basic items like wood and stones can be moved on chutes. And you can't roll stuff uphill. Yes. That's cool. You used to be able to roll wheat in the first game. Should we see if that's the case this time? Shall we see? Can't afford. Ah, whoops. Whoops. Yes, looks like we can. Okay, weird. New quest, build 100 chutes. Look at how quickly they flow in comparison to belts. That's why I wanted chutes. Makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? It's cool. That's way better. That is way better. That is super efficient. So, planks will not flow, but wood will flow. And honestly, our conveyor belts, they're not necessarily more valuable than chutes, because chutes are really good, but they are faster. It's better to do. Definitely better to do. Okay. Let's see. So, what do I want to revise? I mean, nothing, to be honest. I don't really need anything to be drastically changed. We've still not got enough wood to supply here. We're almost out of stone in this area, but we're going to need to think about how we tackle that in a bit. How much have we got? 29. Yeah, that's not too bad. 29, 30, up to 61. Cool. All right, so water really is the name of the game here. I am desperate for water. We have got all of it coming through now. Drink, apparently, it's not good enough. We're still not good for drink. Oranges, maybe? Is that the nearest resource? I mean, it's not super far away. The coconuts we've already got, but we're maxing them out. We're literally maxing them out. I guess I do need the refreshment. Table. Let's assign 2 more people to work here. It's fine. Stone, cotton, banana. Yeah, fine. Okay, we will do harvester hut right here. Now, are we going to be able to shoot? Are we able to shoot oranges? I know that sounds like an insane thing to say, because theoretically oranges are the most, or some of the most round items. Total item mastery is at 20. Increases the speed of all recipes at a building by 100%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And these upgrades are upgrades that we buy with coins, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be able to get a good bit of value out of that. Let's do a little test. Sure, we'll leave that harvester hut on. I am not going to be able to go up this little incline over here, but that's fine. We will deal with that in due course. 65% happiness. Almost all of our happiness, or lack of happiness, coming from... Well, let's get you to also store refined flour. Sure. Just so that we can move forward a little bit. Yeah, almost all of our lack of happiness is coming from a lack of drink. And we've already got water. We've got plenty of water, actually. So, clearly that's not the issue. The issue is that we need to get more. Oh, look at that. Oranges are good, apparently. Well, let's shoot some oranges. Excellent. Okay, gonna take a little bit of time to get all of the shoots required. Let's see. Let's move you up to there. And then, yep, we're going to automate this. Cool. And then, tell you what, see that crate? Let's put this here. And, yep, let's walk up to it. Nab all of that. It's not ideal, to be honest, but that's okay. It's good enough. Good enough. Pets. Another one. And store the chutes in there. Yeah, can we upgrade this crate? If I could get it to deal with more... If I could get it to deal with more more resources, that would be really, really nice. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Right, so 8 perk points. That's a heck of a lot. The ability to expand the island is... That's expensive. That is very, very expensive indeed. Okay, so... Let's do... No, I don't want to take... I don't want to take from the chute. Let's do a cheeky little... A cheeky little up. How about that? Let's just do... Sure, you know what? Let's just do it with belts. Because if I do it with belts, I can actually get it done now. Close to it. Also, we can feed directly into the volcano. That is worth noting. That is absolutely worth noting. I want to go up. I want to go up. I want to copy. 1, 2, 3. And delete. Yeah. Reverse. Reverse, reverse. And sure, one across. Cool. Like that. That's perfect. Okay, so we're kind of half shooting that and half not shooting it, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Right, we're at 65% happiness right now, and that should immediately skyrocket. I want to see this go right up to the top. We need to go right up to the top. Look at that. Look at that. 65. Come on. Lots and lots of oranges. That's all drink. That's all food. There's a lot of stuff here. Speaking of a lot of stuff, probably want to get more. Ooh, yes, I will take some more belts. Probably want to get some more industry items. Up to 68% happiness. That's good. That is getting there. So that means refined planks. And refined planks we are making. We're just making them terribly, terribly slowly. Because this lumber mill is honestly chronically overworked. Pretty chronically overworked. Same with this one. So, I wonder. Let's get copy. Paste. Sure. Let's take this along here. Let's try and not wipe out any of the trees that we just planted at pretty large expense. And then, yep, we'll just get that linked into there. And that should get us... That should get us a little bit more. You know what I want to do? I want to shoot. I want to shoot logs straight into there. Can I shoot logs into a harvester? I don't know if that's actually possible. I'd like to try it, though. Right, we're picking up bamboo. Yep, we are picking up bamboo. It's going to take quite a long time for it to get delivered. There we go. I will add all of my own supplies to try and expedite things. Yeah. So the lumber mill here, see, that's producing excess planks that we could do with moving around somewhere else. Oh well. Okay, so drink has improved ever so slightly. Not by enough, though. Coconuts we still need more of. Yeah, why the heck is everybody so bad at drinking? I think we just need to get better drinks. Yeah, like more satiating drinks. Well, it's that time again. We have reached our population cap. It's time to send out some new invitations and increase our max population by 12 this time, apparently. That's quite large. Very, very cool indeed. Housing capacity, population level 5, rewards, an upgrade. Increases the number of villagers that can live in a house. Oh, that's really quite useful, actually. Let's have a little look. So, upgrade house capacity. Just 500 coins? Oh, and that immediately takes us up to 3? Oh, that's really handy. Can I do upgrades? Yes. Extra upgrade level? No. So do I have to upgrade everybody manually? I think I might have to upgrade everyone manually. That's a way more cost-effective way to sort things out, though. Yeah, for sure that's better. I'd rather do that. Okay, happiness is still at 66. It's just not good, is it? It's just not good. Just not good. Right, what can we do to make the volcano happy with me? Holy cow, we've got so many quests. Deliver stone bricks. I mean, there's delivering everything, to be honest. Perk points. Build 100 chutes. Deliver paper to the volcano. Refine planks. To be fair, we could probably just assign more people to do volcano duty. Yeah, we assign more people to do volcano duty, and that'll be fine. Are they buying the resources from the shop? Do I get money when they... I don't know if they actually do spend their own money and throw it into the volcano. I don't think that they do, but I'm not sure. Right, so unlocking the refreshment stand. That's a necessity, I think. I don't think that there's any other way around it at this point. Right, refined flour. Deliver the refined flour to the volcano. Yeah, good. Lots and lots. Lots and lots of refined flour. In fact, if I get some more wood and I get some more stone, I could build a flour mill that does literally just put refined flour into the volcano, because I do need to work on getting the levels of the volcano up a little bit. So that'd be really good. Also need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with stone over here, because this is... yeah, this is not good. It's absolutely not good. Obviously, there is more stone available over here, but that is not a long-term solution, and we're going to have to think of some way to fix that in a little bit. Okay, let's put you here. Great. Let's get you to do refined flour. And, oh yeah, I don't actually have a logistics... don't actually have a logistics block yet. That's fine, though. Right. Into there. Nice. Don't know what's going on with this little corner over here, but doesn't really matter to me. So, can I go straight into the side? Oops. Can't afford. Oh, we need more belts? Yeah, fine. Stockpile, good. 29, fine. Yeah, so can I go straight into the volcano from here? I absolutely can. Let's do it. And that's at least, like, a little bit of an automated resupply route, which means that I shouldn't have to work too hard to get that all sorted. We also need to do the paper delivery, which I think I probably might want to do over here. So I can get another lumber mill and plonk that down here. Give me some chutes. Straight into there. Yep. Right across here. Good. Select recipe. Paper. And we're going to have to get some workers assigned here, just because they're going to have to harvest from the spring manually. And then from there, I think we probably just want to go straight on into the volcano. Yeah. Let's do it. Nice. Alright, what objective have we completed? Deliver 100 bamboo to the volcano. Okay. I'm not going to say no. Didn't really realize that was what was happening, but I am glad that we have made progress on it. That's good. How many shoots do I have to pick up? No shoots. No shoots. It's the severe lack of bamboo that is bamboozling me. That's fine, though. If I need to go and pick it up manually, then that's what I'll need to do. I still do not think that it is worth building, like, a sort of complete cross-country route. It just seems a little bit ridiculous. Right, so, upgrades, roads. I would dearly love a road. I would love a catapult. I would love a zipline. I'd love a cargo ship. I'd love everything. Farm. Forester. I'd love a forester as well. I'd love that. Don't really care about any of that nonsense. Windmill, potentially. Logistics block, yes. Yes, I am super interested in that. Power generator. We need to get population level 10 before we do that. Okay, fine. Wood stove. I mean, I'm interested in all of this. I'm interested in all of this, but we gotta remain focused. We have to get the refreshment stand. We have to do it. We have to do it. Oh, we've just got favor level up. Cool. Okay, well, purchase the refreshment stand. Marvelous. So, refreshment stand. Build said refreshment stand. We need 20 refined. Here's the real question, though. Are we actually... we are building them. We are building them. We're just building them very, very slowly. See, here's the thing. We need to get a lot of wood. We need to get a lot of wood right on into that harvester over there. I need to be making more shoots. Here's the thing. Okay, we need to get serious about our shoot production. This junk is getting removed. Yep. You delete. Don't care. Let's build a stockpile. I need to get this from here. Yep, fine. So, build a stockpile. Build a stockpile there. Pipette that. Cool. Here. Bamboo. All of my bamboo in at once. That's going to make me a lot of shoots. That's the dream. I will run back and forth. I can make that happen. That is fine. That's not necessarily the end of the world. Paper. Yep, we're continuing to get paper out of here. That's great. What do we do here? Fluid pipes. If I get fluid pipes, that might allow me to move water. Drive shaft will allow me to make... get production bonuses from buildings that aren't connected directly to the waterways. So you know what? Let's get the fluid pipe. Yep. And then let's get the drive shaft. Let's get both of those. Anything else? Basic tools. A shovel. I think the shovel is going to allow me to get access to stones. Refreshment stand. Coconut milk. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that is going to be better. I'm going to purchase this as well. Sure. And basic tools. Sure. Anything else? Iron axe, hoe, pickaxe, scythe. Scythe will allow me to harvest a little bit quicker, I think, which is quite nice. Hot drinks, water wheel. No, okay, sure. Let's not get too distracted. Some of those items you're making have extra benefits when villagers purchase them. Axes will let workers chop trees faster. Other items raise their stats to make them move faster, carry more. Benefits last a long time, last as long as the item does, so keep making a bunch of them. Sure. Sell stone axes. Nice. Perk points. Let's spend our perk point. Avidar harvesting? Yeah. Crop yield? Yeah. I guess I'll take harvesting. Sure. Doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't really matter to me. Right, so shoots are looking great now. And you know what I want to do? I want to deliver paper to Volcano. Yep. Sure, I am happy with that. I want to ditch this, and I would like to get... I'd like to get this. Excuse me. There we go. It's a bit messy, I know, but I would like to get a delivery right back into the stockpile, because that is what I am going to do now. What the heck? What's the issue here? Ah, the issue is stone. The issue is stone. We are out of stone. This is partly why it's important that we build more chutes. Yeah, this is not super hot. Stone depleted. Preferred harvesting tool, shovel. So if I got a shovel, How likely is it that we would be able to resume digging over there? So select recipe, a shovel. It's a refined plank and stone. A refined plank and stone. So refined planks... We've got so many systematic structural issues that we need to get through here. So I need to get chutes. Chutes, we need to... I think as long as we're going to be able to shoot into this harvester hut with wood, we should be fine. Actually, that being said, we could always just replace this harvester hut with a stockpile. Yeah, we could make that into a stockpile. And in fact, what we could do is we could move you over to here. Yeah, move you over to there. Here's my great plan. Here's my great plan. Stockpile right in there. Okay. I realize, of course, this isn't ideal because we've now created a little bit of a problem. However, here's what we can do. Yeah, just simply this. Then we have you coming out of there, and you going into there. It's just that simple. So that is going to be how we transport all of the resources that we need. Can I build some trees? Yep, I can build some more trees over here. We can only build a couple, but we will at least try that. Yep. Trees are problematic, but that's okay. And then we're going to have to get some chutes from all the way over here to all the way over there. Fuck, I don't know how we're going to manage that. That's going to be some distance. Can I... Yeah, I can maintain the height here. Okay. Yeah, I can maintain the height. But can we maintain the height all the way to the... We totally could. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. This is going to be the longest, most ridiculous chute that we're going to be... going to build, but it will be worth it. Also, do we have even just one singular more? We don't, because we don't have any flippin' stone. Ah! Do you know what? We're going to cannibalize this belt. I'm going to leave both ends of it open, but that's fine. I'm going to fix the stone situation in just a second. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So that fixes our chute problems. Great. Stop. Outputs. Only bamboo. There we go. Output only bamboo. We do not want to be outputting anything else. That's fine. Great. Give me the chutes. Store the chutes. Let's go and do a quick little bamboo resupply run. And whilst I'm over here, I'm going to chop down 2 trees. And I'm going to set up the harvesting of stone. Because we're going to need more chutes for that. Yeah, chutes galore. We're leaning heavily into chutes. This is kind of crazy. I think in an ideal world, right? We don't want all of this infrastructure to be super reliant on chutes. This is all like individual transport. I think we would like a train, you know, a train to do stuff like sort of big loads. Obviously, we're not at that point yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Perk points. Let's get avatar speed. Sure. Worker harvest speed. No, that's my avatar speed. I don't really care about that. Or regeneration speed. Yeah, you know what? I will take that. And I will take that. Again, I think, in the future. So, stone is depleted. Ah, look at that. It's growing back. It's coming back. Oh, snap. Okay, so that is actually... It's gone from 0 to 1. Right, well, that changes quite a lot, actually. Also, this paper has really, really, really worked wonders for us. That's really good. Bamboo, yep. Let's get you into here. Great. And give me the chutes as well. Perfection. That's working. That's working like an absolute dream. This is the weirdest and most wonderful chute in the world. but we're happy with it. What can I say? Do you know what? Bring it all the way down here. Yeah. And by bring it all the way down here, I mean until we run out of resources. I know it's going to take us a little bit longer to get in. Oh, look at that. We've got it back. We got stone back. We've got stone back. Amazing. Now people are going to come back and actually work this place. That's brilliant. Yeah, so as soon as we get that next perk point, I'm going to absolutely do ore regeneration speed. So it is still growing, but who cares? We're able to start making this entire process work, and that is what matters. Still think we want to have a nice little backup supply from downtown. And the way that we're going to do that is actually with more chutes. We're going to do vertical chutes from on high. So up here. Now, I don't have any chutes at the moment, but... Oops. But this is what we're going to do. Yep. Can we... Oh, no, we can't. We can only output at this height or lower. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. We can still make that work. There we go. How's that? Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying to get access to it now, but I don't really care. And I don't think the workers do either. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Stone axe, stone axe, stone axe. So, I want to start making stone tools over here somewhere. What did I need in order to actually make these? Drive shaft? No, don't care about any of that stuff. This was... Yeah, so shovel is stone. Stone and axe. Can I make them over here? Can I make them in this facility? Can I make them in a facility that is connected to this lumber mill? Do you know what? If I put a workshop down over here, it's going to be a little bit awkward. There we go. Take him out there. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Excuse me. Thank you. Yep. Yoink it all. Workshop here. Need a little bit more space, I think. But that's perfect, actually. Because then, we just grab this. We do that. Yeah. Obviously, this is all contingent on us actually supplying way more planks. For which I'm not doing at the moment. But here, we're going to do stone axe. We're going to do shovel. And what we're going to do over here is a line from there to there. And a line from here to here. So that's going to allow us to get pretty much every single component that we actually need in order to make stone axes and stone shovels. Are we going to be able to do something with the stone axes and the stone shovels? I don't know. Also, I haven't even built a refreshment stand yet. The reason that I haven't is because I need more of these refined planks. And I just do not have... I just do not have enough... I don't have enough wood coming through yet. But that's okay. That's why we're building this masterful chute. Which, finally, we've got enough components for? Yes, we do. We finally got enough components for the grand chute. Le Grand chute. This may look a little bit chaotic. It kind of is. I'm kind of here for it, though, to be honest. Kind of here for it. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Okay, it's marvelous, it's grand, it's glorious, and look at that. We were actually all this time contributing to the objective to build 100 chutes. Brilliant. I'll take it. And that will give me, I don't want to say infinite wood, but it will give me a double backed up wood situation. It sounds very bad to say, but a double backed up wood situation sounds clinically relevant. Put it that way. Sounds clinically relevant. Let's go here. There we go. No, I didn't mean to put that in the stockpile. Oops. I meant to put that into here. So that we could make some more wood belts. Nice. So, reward points. What do I want to spend this on? I can actually spend it on something that I want to. A catapult. I want to build a catapult. Screw me. I want to build it. I want to build this catapult. Sometimes you just need to fling something really far. That's what catapults are for. Anything that you will get launched directly towards its target. They're slow to fire, but have a huge range. Love it. I think, you know what? I think this harvester hut. In fact, I think the bamboo and the harvester hut are both prime catapult bait. Catapult is refined plank. Do you know what? The refined planking facility over here, clearly going to be very busy. I think we probably want to get another refined planking facility over here. Yeah. Lots of trees. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. That's us on mostly even. Can I just output directly to... Yeah, can I just output directly to there? Seems like that seems possible. If that's possible, then that's great. That'll mean that we can just sort of like chain all of these items together. Does seem like that's the way that it works. So that's pretty nice. That's really good. Yep, I'll take it. I will take that. That is excellent. And we are up to level 11 already. That is exceptional. Yes, look at that. We can actually check all of the values for everything. I don't particularly need to worry about that. Happiness is at 51%. Drink and industry. Yeah, we need to build a catapult. Obviously, we need to build something with the refined planks in. And we have no refined planks at the moment. What's the issue? Why are we not able to build shovels? Because we don't have any refined planks. Why do we not have any refined planks? Something has changed here. Hold on. What the heck? What the heck? Did I remove this? Did I remove the lumber mill that was there? What the heck have I done? That's a bit of a weird one. Right, yoink. Thank you. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck? Select recipe. Just regular planks, I think, yeah. Don't know what I did there. Unfortunately, we don't need to replace any of this infrastructure with, we don't need to replace any of this infrastructure with chutes. It's all fine. Just as is. Yeah, lumber mill. Good. Yeah, good. Okay, I mean, it's hardly quick, but it's fine. Now, is there a possibility... Let me guess, you're full of storage? What's the issue here? Some pathing issues. I'm not sure what the issue are. The issues are over there. Water wheel would be good to get in this area. And if I got a water wheel here, and then I got a drive shaft, which I don't currently have, but if I did, a drive shaft would squeeze in nicely right about here. How do I make a drive shaft? Well, I think we're going to make that over in this area. It is made from refined plank. Great. Great. Just what I always wanted. There's lots of demand for refined plank, apparently. What's the issue? Why are we not harvesting? Let's get more people assigned over there. Yeah, to be fair, there is a lot of dilly-dally in here. Probably because I haven't updated any paths in a while. Yeah, up to there. Sure. I don't really want to destroy any of the crops that I've got. So you know what? Let's try and streamline that without any impact. Yeah, happiness is not in a good place. Happiness is not in a good place. I still have yet to get that refreshment stand. We pretty desperately need quite a lot of things, to be honest. This is taking an absolute flippin' age. Yeah, it's taking its sweet time. How are we doing? We got one wood conveyor. Is that right? I think the wood conveyors are getting thrown into the... Yeah, they're getting thrown into the volcano here. Well, you know what? That's fine. We're okay with that. Same with my refined planks. Flippin' egg. That's where all my junk is going. You know what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's allow the video game to build up a little bit of a backlog of some of the key things that we need, as opposed to immediately just spending them. Okay, well, some good news. I've started selling stone axes instead. That's kind of nice. Good little way to grab a little bit of extra experience. We've got 20 stone shovels, which don't seem to be used by people here. I don't think they're actually using them. I don't know if... I guess they need to buy them at the shop before they can actually use them. If that's the case, let's set shovels up to be sold here. Let's set axes up to be sold there, and then let's just connect. Oops, where the heck is my avatar mode? Sure. What we need to do is yoink all of these, and then set up a... Well, first of all, this needs to reconnect. And then we need to find a way to get... Come on. There we go. These resources out of here. Fantastic. Take them out. Can I filter, like, multiple different things? I don't think so. I think we have to have one filtering shovels and then the other filtering spades. That's fine. Cool. Give me... few more of these. Okay, it may look janky. It is janky, but that's okay. It's fine. It's all just temporary. That's whatever I say when I need to justify why I built something truly atrociously bad. Right. So what do you build? What do you take? You do shovels. No. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. Link outbound. Sorry. Delete. Okay, yeah, so you need to output axes. The other one needs to output stone. Fine. And then take that down to the floor. We just need one more. Cool. Great. Amazing. And you know what? You know what we could also do? There we go. Do you know what we can also do? We can also pilfer all of the refined planks that are over here, and we can use them to make some progress and stuff. So the refreshment stand, yep, I'm gonna do that. Why is this not building quicker? Should be. This is just taking its sweet time because it's just taking a long time. But we could really do with getting another one of these stonemasons here. Or we could do with boosting it. It's not really in a good location to be boosted, is it? Because we could do a water wheel over here. And then, yeah, how did we make a drive shaft again? I can't even remember. Drive shaft was the lumber mill. What's your issue? There's some pathing issues there. That's fine. Yeah, lumber mill. Drive shaft was just refined planks. Yes, so... So. That's looking good, by the way. That's looking good. Very good. So, yeah, let's take a copy of this. And put that in there. And then copy this. Put this into here. Good. You will make planks. And then we will copy again. Need more stone. Flippin' heck. We always need more flippin' stone. It's alright, though. Cool. Yoink. And copy. Paste, but we're going to have to move it over by one. Ah! I messed up. Delete that. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Good. Refined plank. Yep. Nice. Should be easy enough to build. And then from there, we're going to get another one, which will go here. Do you know what? We could actually do... We could actually do this. Yeah, we could do this over here. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave that there for now. Give me this. Yep. Food for thought. Nice. And sure. Okay. So you're going to get to do drive shafts. And then... Oh, look at this. We got a full belt over here. What's the issue? What's the issue? I don't know. I don't know what it was that was under there that was stopping us from getting everything through, but now that looks good. Oh, is it a stone axe versus a non-stone axe? Should be fine. That looks like a stone axe that is under there. What the heck? Delete that. Yeah, I am thoroughly confused. Thoroughly confused. Can we not sell them here? Recipe, stone axe. Produced at the workshop. I think we can sell them. I don't... Doesn't seem like there is any issue against selling them. It looks the same. Maybe it's just a bug? I don't know. Okay, well. It's a bit of a shame there, to be honest. Shovels, yep. That's all coming through. That's all looking fine. Yep, no idea. Absolutely no idea why it seems that that stone axes are problematic for us. Okay, well, let's go and stop them from coming out of here. It's not this one. It's this one. Stone axe. Just don't produce. Yep, sure. And then I'll see if I can try and pick up the various bits of axe on the conveyor here. There we go. Good. And that's fine. Yeah, weird. Weird. Seems strange. So nothing. Yeah, try that now. It does seem like they sell whenever they're in. It does seem like they do sell. Okay, well, we'll leave that in there. But there's no more that are going to come down the line. That's fine. No issues with that at all. Okay, good. We're still looking to try and solve drink. Yes, we're trying to do about 1 billion things at the same time. I need some more refined planks. Yes, and I'm hopeful that we have got just a few more. There we go. A few more of these bad boys that will allow us to complete our development over here. The drive shaft development area. Yes, this is good. And then you here, yes, yoink all of these. Great. And I will, yeah, just take that away. Okay, so catapults. I would very, very much like to do some catapulting. But I fear we're not quite ready for it yet. Let's delete that there. Cool. And let's see. So, refreshment stand. Refreshment stand is 20 stone. Do you know, maybe we are ready for the catapults. But we've got plenty of stone here, so you know what? Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay, good. Is this producing pretty much consistently? As long as we see... it's not really producing that consistently, is it? No. No, it's fine. Okay. Let's get more. Let's get more of... Thank you very much. Perk point. Lovely. Let's get more production facilities for everything. for everything stone related. And let's get a chute. Right into there. Good. And right into there. That is going underneath my existing chute, so that is perfect. And we'll get stone brick. And we'll get stone brick. Cool. And then conveyor. I think just one conveyor will be fine. Yep. Look at that. Amazing. Perfect. Let's chop this off right here because I want to pilfer a couple of the stone bricks because I'm going to use them. And if I do need more stone, I am prepared to catapult. I'm prepared to catapult. Actually, you know what I should catapult? I should catapult the bamboo. Let's go and get that sorted right now. Yeah. Let's go and do that here. Bamboo, I'm assuming, can probably... do we not have any shoots? Bamboo can probably shoot. It's okay, we'll just do it in 2 conveyor belts. I think that's fine. Right, so build the catapults. Excellent. And then how do we target this sucker? Can we target the building? We absolutely can. Oh my lordy. Okay, that's cool. So it just literally fires straight through into the... Wow, that's amazing. That is so good. I thought it would have a longer cooldown than that. It doesn't seem like it's that long. Okay. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's way easier than I thought it would be. Can we get any upgrades for it? Doesn't look like we can upgrade it. And I think it only flings one at a time, so it is maybe a little bit suboptimal. But you know what? That's fine. Right, drive shafts and improvement of stone production. Yep, we are going to work towards that. Let's get a stockpile. What do we need? We need some more refined logs. To be fair, I want to boost all of this. I want to boost all of it with drive shafts and water wheels. That's what I would very, very much like to do. Let's start with boosting this area, and then we can work on our stone production. Yes, we get this. Cool. Drive shaft. There we go. Just, no. Does it need to be a little bit further away? Okay, well, let's try. Yep. Good. So yeah, it literally just works like a normal belt. Okay, that's fine. We can still deal with this. Copy, paste. Yeah, let's get some more planks to do this. Cool. Copy here. Get this. Oh, no. Ah, can this not do elevations? It does look like it goes up. Yeah, okay, so it goes up and into the ground. Oh, very cool. Okay, well that is looking great. Steam turbine, electric motor, windmill. Yeah, if I could get a windmill, zipline, I really want to get a zipline. Really want to get a zipline, but I want to get a windmill. I want to get a windmill because if we get a windmill, then I think we can get another bonus. Let's see. Ah, we need 20 cloth. Okay, that's a little bit out of my capability at the moment. But the tailor is next. Tailor is next. Okay, good. And then this can go here. And then this. Oops. So clearly, or what looks like clearly, we can't go through wood. But if I remove that, this, if I move you up to there, because that's not technically wood. Okay, delete. 8. Yep, good enough for me. That is perfect. Okay, so now we are boosting. We're boosting production of everything over here. Marvelous. That's really, really decent. I'm chuffed with that. I'm stuck now. Yeah. Annoying. I can build my way out of this, though. Wood stairs. I think I can cross belts, can I? Yeah, I can easily cross belts. Cool. All right. So that is great. That is amazing. Next thing, I would like to pilfer all of these. Yep. And that will allow me to build, at long last, the refreshment stand. No, it's not. It's this. It's just the stone bricks that I need. That's fine. Get that too. Right, refreshment stand. That needs 20. Needs 20 of these. Again, just yoink them. How the heck is stone coming out of here? Oh, it's because this needs to get deleted. Right. Is that a problem? Have I caused a problem by allowing stone onto the belts? I think I probably have. Yeah, there we go. That will... that will maybe clear things. Let's get... There we go. That'll be fine. That will probably tank my happiness momentarily, but it's okay. Right, let's add a whole bunch of people back to doing volcano stuff. It's gonna really disrupt everything, but it's fine. We need to get that. We need to get that other reward point in order to get the tailoring situation sorted. Right, ore regen speed. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I know that I did say that I wanted to get this harvester hut to actually do something, because it's just doing nothing at the moment. But I mean, what's the point? What's the point when you've got ore regen over here and it's working? We've got maybe not plenty of stone, but we've got enough stone coming through here, I think. Okay, good. We're ready to reconnect. That's great. And we should have, there we go, some refined planks waiting to go. Nice. Okay, drink stand. So the drinks stand, the refreshment stand, is just going to allow me to process. It's going to allow me to process some goods. Let's put it over here. Yeah, let's put it over there. I don't think it allows me to sell stuff in the same way that the market does. I think it's a production building. It is a production building. I am correct in that assertion. Lemonade is +8 drink. Orange juice is +3 drink. Pineapple juice is +3 drink as well. So ideally we want to be lemonading. I don't have refined sugar yet, and I don't have lemons yet either. So we're going to just stick with orange juice. We're going to stick with orange juice. Let's get one more person over here. Let's get this cut back. Let's get this moved into there. Let's move you out of here into there. Yep. And let's get you sorted. Cool. And then orange juice will be manufactured. And then from there, it will get put straight onto the belt. And with any luck, we should be able to add that little bit of extra value. It's not huge, don't get me wrong, it's not a large amount of extra value that we're adding on, but it's better than nothing, I think, so definitely worth doing. Happiness is basically all completely ruined by drink. Do you know what? Can I make multiple things? I can make... Oh, look at this, we can burn. If we burn wood to make fuel and heat, would that... Is that important? I don't think it counts as a booster. Yeah, maybe we need it for some recipes, but I don't think we need it for this recipe. Well, whatever the case, I'm going to copy. I'm going to get another harvester hut right over here. And then we're going to get... Can I get... Oh, extra recipe. Yes, this is perfect. So if I get an extra recipe here, we can make coconut milk. Yeah, right there. Do I seriously not have a well? Or any ability to get... Oh, I hit like a truck. Yeah, I mean, if I have the ability to build a well, that would be super helpful. There we go, good. And... Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2. Screw that third person there, that's fine. So, coconut milk. I don't know how we're gonna get this. Building is produced by a water shrine, or produced by a water pump, or produced by a reservoir. Reservoir is unlockable, to be fair. Reservoir is unlockable. Let me just go and double check this. Utility. So we need a water pump. You know what? Let's get a reservoir, and then let's see if we can try and get a water pump after that. Water trench? Ooh, we can build our own water trenches and maybe put some water wheels in them. That would be kind of cool. Reservoirs collect rainwater automatically. This is a great way to keep your villagers from going thirsty. Brilliant. Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even think that the reservoir could do such a thing. But that's great. That means all we need to do is get water, and that means that we don't have to assign anybody here, which is something that I'm very interested in doing. This is looking great. We've got 100 shoots. We got loads of shoots. We got shoots coming out the flipping wazoo here. So let's go and yoink all of those said shoots. Any resources? Yeah, I'll take those, and that will allow me to get a reservoir. Good. Reservoir will go... Oh, we don't have fluid pipe yet. Okay, no matter. Build a reservoir. Yep. Yoink. Thank you very much. Oh, look, it's just starting to rain. This should fill up your new reservoir nicely. How convenient. Yes, that is convenient. What I would also like to do is check. Fluid pipe is just bamboo. Well, you know what we have? We have a lumber mill. We have the ability to get a lumber mill right over here. And we have the ability to get bamboo right from over there. We set bamboo. Yep, great. We select this as the recipe. We select fluid pipe. And then we just pump that straight back in. Yep. Fluid pipe is the output. That's absolute perfection, to be honest with you. That is absolute flippin' perfection. So that gets me a fluid pipe. And then as soon as we get a few more fluid pipes, I think like 5 or maybe even 10. To be honest, probably not even. Oh, we're at max capacity. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's get this island upgraded. Nice. Okay. We still need to increase our housing capacity a little bit, but we can probably just do that by upgrading some buildings. Deliver refined planks to the volcano. I am really annoyed that we ended up doing that, but that's okay. That's the risk that you run by assigning people to actually do volcano stuff. That's fine. Right. Yep. Go to here. Go to here. Yoink that. That's great. And to go into my inventory, and I need to ditch you, and I need to get you. There we go. Perfect. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, so we got resources coming through here. We've now got some orange juice. Happiness is going up. The drink happiness is positive. It's on a positive trajectory, and that's what we need to see. Right, before I forget, let's go and do some upgrades. Is there a hotkey for upgrading? I don't know. I feel like there should be. I feel like I'm not wise enough to figure it out. But you know what? For all of like 10 houses, let's just go and do it. So what is that? 2 more. Can we actually... Yeah, we can actually just get right up to our housing capacity, or right up to our population cap by just upgrading houses, which is perfect. That's good. Really, really good. So, I have now got a fully tanked up reservoir. Let's go and get... There we go. A little bit of... Ah, nice. Look at that. You can see the water running through there. That's perfect. That's amazing. So we got loads and loads of water coming through. Not loads and loads, to be fair, but a decent amount. What was the other thing that I could build? It was a water pump. I don't know where I'm going to be able to build it. Is it offshore? Am I going to be able to build it offshore? Not sure. Perk points. Nice. How are we doing? Earn 8 perk points, and then we're almost to the island expansion level. I did not think that we would actually get to that point, but we're almost there. Producing the coconut milk, we are almost there as well. Produce cloth. Yeah, we need to get that done. Or regen speed, worker equipment spare capacity. Maybe. Worker harvest speed. Sure. Crop yield. Sure. I'll just get a nice little mix. We are throwing an absolute ton of paper into here, by the way. Don't know if that really matters, but that's okay. Deliver shovels to the volcano. There's not a whole bunch of volcano quests that are currently ongoing, but Looks like we're going to be able to get them both sorted quite soon. Should I try shovels again? Almost feel like I don't want to. It's fine. Right, windmills. Windmills and water pumps. Water pumps, 10. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. Let's do it. Reservoir, water pump. Yeah. How? Oh, can we link up directly? No. Not connected to freshwater trench. That is kind of what I thought. That does change the value proposition, doesn't it? I mean, it's not exactly a surprise that that's the case, but that's fine. Yeah, so what we basically need to do is bring this out and then straight into the refreshment stand. I'm obviously going to need to get way more of the pipes, but we're manufacturing them now, and that's what matters. Right, ideally we don't want to be... Oh, I need like 2 more. I need 1 more, in fact. So are we... Oh, yeah, we're missing a bit. We need 2 more pieces. Produce coconut milk. Yep, we're doing it. Producing coconut milk, but we're not... Are we outputting it? I hope we're outputting it. We are outputting it, but we're outputting it and it's going straight into the volcano. It's not going into... It's not going into the... not going into the stand because coconut milk is not set as an output. Deliver 100 wood to the volcano. Lovely stuff. We've got ourselves that 8th perk point there. That's good. Very nice, in fact. 4 more bits of wood tube. It's perfect. That's all we need. Okay. And then that is... And that's in there like that. Marvelous. So, obviously, we've got the reservoir and the water pump now, but we can always use this tube for something else if we need to in the future. I am really satisfied with this refreshment stand thing. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. I'm really surprised that it's ended up working out as well as it has. So that will improve my drink situation. I need to make sure that I actually have space for coconut milk here. There we go. Coconut milk instead of water. That's good. To be fair, water is just... Yeah, so weird. Stone axes. Okay, so we are selling stone axes over here. That's good. That's good. Set that to nothing, because we don't need to worry about it. So we've got 5 people that are literally just doing water and stone axes. We could supply this... We could supply this with a reservoir, to be fair. Ugh, that seems like a lot of hassle. What do we got? Extra recipe level 2. Ooh. Yeah, so that's going to get me a 2nd additional production slot that will that we can upgrade, presumably, certain buildings. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Oh, health. Health is a new metric. Health is a metric that we get from coconuts. Health is a metric that we get from coconuts, water, and no, sorry, not water. Coconut milk and orange juice. Cool. Okay, so we get clothing. We're going to be able to get that sorted. Education. Yeah, we've not even thought about producing books or building a school or any of that nonsense. Education. Water trench, logistics blocks. Yeah, what would a school cost me? 2 points. So we're close, but we're not there yet. And I think honestly we want to get the tailor. Yeah, we want to probably get the tailor there. Any other recipes or buildings that I can, or any other crafting recipes that I can get? Footwear. Yeah, that's clothing, isn't it? +2 clothing from the sandals. And it's literally just bamboo. Do you know? I'll do it. So we build a workshop. We get... I don't know how we get leather here. Footwear. Yeah, I'll take footwear. I'll take footwear. Because it's a pretty easy proposition, to be honest. Because we don't have a huge amount of bamboo that is available for harvest. I'll get an extra person. Island expansion. Yes. Rewards. An expansion token. I'll take it. I'm not going to spend it right now. Honestly, I was just trying to be nice before, but now I do really think you can do this. I hereby grant you a token of my new power. It's just another rock, but try to think of it like a special IOU. When you use it, I will summon a new island for you anywhere in the ocean. Within reason, of course. It's a single-use thing. I'm sure you understand. But of course, I'll give you more of these as I get stronger. Anyways, let me know when you are ready. Cool. Very, very nice indeed. Yes, I want to spend that, but I don't want to spend it right now. I would like to get a workshop, but I can't get a workshop until I get some more planks. Very annoying. Also, reduce the people that we've got in there. There's pretty much no point. Yeah. Pretty much no point. Cool. Oh, yeah. I can now get this... I can now get that connected up. That's perfect. That's way better. I've been meaning to do that for quite a long time. That's fine. It's a good improvement to make, actually. Lumber mill over here. Can I do... Yeah, so I can't do that. But what we could do... Weirdly, hold on. Yeah, so if I was to do... if I was to do this, right? Then I was to do... Oh, no. Delete that there. And then delete this here. Yeah, so if I was to do this, like so. And then... that like that. Would that work? It looks like it would, to be honest. And then we just need to get... And we can actually do this with chutes. Yep. Look at that. So now we've got like a multi-layered factory situation where I think our water wheel provides... I mean, it doesn't provide a lot of power, but it provides enough power to do something, you know? I've got myself stuck again. It's just great. Just great, to be honest. I need to move myself out of here, and then... Yeah. There we go. That's good. That's good. Okay, so then we go to this inventory. We yoink that. I know. I'm going to do the expansion in a second, video game, but I just don't want to do it quite yet. How are we doing? Yep, fine. Lumber mill. No, it was workshop, wasn't it? It was workshop. Yeah, workshop. Nope, not inventory. Select recipe. The recipe is sandals. It's not much, but it will give me a speed boost. I say it will give me a speed boost. It will give my people a speed boost. And more importantly than that, it will satisfy the clothing requirement, which I am really, really, really looking forward to getting sorted. There we go. And yeah, come out all the way to here. Yeah, nice. Unfortunately, I don't think that we can boost this unless we were to get a wind turbine over here. A windmill. Which I can't do yet. Okay, let me finish that. Let me finish that clothing connection. What do we need? Oh, we don't need this anymore. So I'll sell sandals here instead. This is a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but it's working. Oh, and look at that. Video game. Amazing. Only unique items only. I'm going to turn that off. So that will allow us to store up to, I hope, 400 of the wooden belts, which are the lowest, worst type of belts that we have. But don't get me wrong, they're fine. Kind of goofed that one, but again, it's okay. Right. So, happiness, food, we're mostly okay for. People should just eat more bananas if they're hungry. Simples. Clothing, we have satisfied, or we will be satisfying very, very shortly. It's not going to be very nice just to wear sandals, but it's fine. Also, let's try water wheel. Yeah, no, doesn't work. Requires trench. Also, yeah, reward points. I'm going to go and nab the tailor. It's going to allow me to make cloth. Deliver cloth to Volcano. Yes, we're going to go deal with that in just a second. But let's do the island expansion, shall we? Ho, ho, ho! Look at this! Look at this. There's a lot of stuff, actually. What do we want? Iron ore? I mean, iron ore seems like the next natural progression. Unfortunately, doesn't look like anywhere has iron ore and coal. Pineapple, orange, banana, tea leaf, herb, sugarcane. Neither is ideal. I think this is maybe slightly better. Coffee, pineapple, and iron, and sugarcane, all new. Yeah, I think I'll take this. Sure, let's summon the island. Oh, there's gonna be a little volcano in there as well. This thing is huge, by the way. Holy cow, this thing is massive. Hi. Whoa. It's like a mini volcano. Hi there. Are you my mom or my dad? Beats me. Anyway, welcome to the family. Hey, just got a great idea. You're a volcano. Can you see if I can make a big lava blast? I don't know. Let me try it out. Wow. Okay, that was a little bit anticlimactic. It was a good try. I was hoping we could team up and make one mega blast to knock some big space rock out of the sky, but I think we're going to need a little bit more oomph. I'm hungry right now because I just woke up. If I get strong enough, you can help me. Hey, this little human over here will get you whatever you need. Yay! Great! New plan. See if we can find even more of these little guys and power them up too. Wow! Okay, so we unlock shipping, precious ore processing, new quests to power up 6 volcanoes. Amazing. Love it. Rewards super power gem. Population level. Yet another special thanks for helping me out. I've given you a super power gem. The incredibly rare relics are forged over eons in the pressures of the inner core of the earth and contain powers of nature that are beyond even my own comprehension. I cough them up every now and again and decided to hang on to a few. Anyway, you can use it to unlock really unique and reality-bending experiences. Okay, cool. That's kind of nice. So that's the super gem. So the magic crate, a special storage building that deposits items directly into the global player inventory. Oh my goodness, that's so useful. Yes, please. It's like having robots in Factorio. Anything delivered to the crate shows up directly in your inventory. I have no idea how it works. It's kind of weird. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Oh, there's been a big old lag spike. Now, I was told that this would happen. I believe this is a very early bug. So what I'm going to do real quick is a quick little save and a quick little reload, which should fix all of the pathing issues. All right, and it's all fixed. No issues at all. So that is excellent. Okay, we can... Oh, I've lost all my boutons. Okay, well, that's fine. Actually, no, I haven't. There we go. I'm back. Right, we can build ourselves the magic crate. So, what do I want? What do I want going into my inventory directly? I mean, quite a lot of things, actually. But to be fair, we don't only have to build one. We can build multiple. So, pipes, for example, and you know what? Pipes and chutes I want going directly into my inventory. Let's do... There we go. Let's do this. So we'll build magic crate right here. Boom. We build it. We achieve our objective, which is the main thing. And we get that going into there. And yeah, that into there. Can we... Excuse me? There we go. That's looking good. Okay. Does that work, though? It probably reports not working because I have... Yeah, because I have a full inventory. A full slot. Oh, that's really interesting. That does kind of change the equation a little bit, to be honest, because then we probably shouldn't be buffering in my inventory. We should be buffering in a stockpile and then outputting to my inventory. But you know what? It's fine. Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Okay, tailor. Yes, I would very much like to build the tailor because we would like to move ahead with getting the windmill. So the tailor is 20 stone bricks, and stone bricks are... These are refined stone bricks, so I just need the basic stone bricks. Also, do I want to get... We should stockpile. We should definitely be buffering in more places. I am unhappy that we're not... yeah, we should definitely be buffering in more places. In fact, I am fairly certain of that fact, because there's a lot of places where we just have maximum number of planks, and we could really, yeah, as I say, we could be doing a lot better. This is an absolute mess. This entire area needs to be reworked. Shock. An area of Orbital Potato's factory needs to be reworked. Very, very hard to believe, isn't it? Incredibly hard to believe. But you know what? I shall not be deterred. Let's press on regardless. I think cotton. Oh, we need refined. We need refined these things. Do you know what? Let's do what I keep saying that I was going to do, and let's actually buffer. So we don't want that to be stored over there. We want it to be stored. Yeah. Good. And yeah, you know what? Get rid of a tree. It's fine. Yeah, so that will allow us to buffer planks and also, yeah, maybe I don't want to stockpile. Maybe I just want a magic box. Maybe I just want a magic box. Maybe that's exactly what we need. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that is much better. Let's get that into there. Cool. That's looking good. Okay, so now we should be able to... What are you outputting? You outputting planks? Yeah, so we should have this number going up and this number going up, which is indeed the case. So that's good. So that means that we've got a nice little buffer solution for both. I tell you what, you can also just buffer directly in. Yep. No issues with that. That is drive shafts. Yep. Perfect. This is good. I like this area. This is actually a decent setup as opposed to quite a lot of the rest of what I'm building. Right. I have got 11 people that are currently doing absolutely diddly squat, and we need to go and fix that. I am going to get a harvester hut, which means that I need more wood, which means that I need more wood. If I need more wood, I should just build another magic crate and automatically supply myself with wood. That's what I should do. I should also go and check out the new island. I want to see what's going on over there. Right. 2 people here. Yep. Let's get another magic crates. This feels good. This feels good. Yep. Here into here. Make sure you're outputting woods. Fantastic. Don't collect wheats. Just collect wood instead. Yep. I do not care. I care not one iota about this wheat. I care more about the wood. There we go. Marvelous. So we will have 100% wood capacity very, very quickly indeed. I like this. I like this magic crate. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, so now that we've got the magic crate sorted, let's go and get the harvester hut sorted for cotton. And let's get people assigned. And let's actually buffer this. Let's actually buffer this in a stockpile. There we go. Got plenty of chutes. There we go. Nice. And then let's go into a tailor. Right over there. And I think we can... I hope we can just, yep, continue on. And then what do I need? Cloth. I need cloth. That is exactly what I need. And with any luck... Ooh, would you look at this? We're actually in quite a good position to be able to water wheel this sucker. I've now got 100. Oh, I've got so much. I've got so much of everything that I need. Marvelous. I am trapped again, though. That's very annoying how that happens. It's fine, though. Okay, so the tailor is looking good. That is amazing to have that coming through as a nice little boost. Everybody seems to want to come and pick this up. Looks like we can't get across here. That's fine, because all I will do is build a few wooden platforms and a few wooden stairs. Yep, nice large area to play around with. Yep, good, good. And there. Yeah, that's nifty. That is nifty. I like the way that looks. Okay, so let's keep the good times going. I suspect that we're probably dumping quite a lot of junk into the volcano at the moment. Produce cloth. Yep. Perk reward. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Population level 12. Oh yeah, we can absolutely upgrade. This is getting large now. This volcano is big. Power up 6 volcanoes. Yeah, that's a lot. And that will spawn the Meteor blast that will inevitably end us, or not end us, I guess the case may be. That's fine. So let's go and roll out a few more upgrades. I actually think we might need to build... Maybe we'll need to build another house in order to get up to our capacity. So in the original, right, in the original factory town, you needed to make sure that everybody was, like, within range of a market. It doesn't look like market range is as important this time, so that's good. I like that. Makes things a little bit easier. There we go. Good. How are we doing? Deliver cloth to the volcano. Yeah, we've blasted through that. Holy cow, that's good. That is really, really good. There's an issue. What's the issue here? We've got too many shovels. That's a great problem to have, I fear. That is a great problem to have. Yeah. Sure, store more shovels. Yeah, okay. Good. Why is this taking such a long time? Yeah, there should be plenty of space, though. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Set that to 0. Take that out. How about that? Yeah, see if that makes a difference. Right, clothing. Yes, we are supplying clothing. It's not enough. The sandals are bad. Who could have seen that one coming, eh? Sandals are bad, but that's okay. Cloth. Yes, we're looking good. We're almost done with the cloth. Marvelous. Give me an extra point for doing basically nothing. And then, yeah, delivering the shovels. Delivering the shovels to the volcano. Let's have a look. Build tailor, deliver cloth to volcano. Yep, I'll take it. Deliver shirts to the volcano, deliver threads to the volcano. Yeah, we should probably get some upgrades rolled out here. I will build a stockpile right here. And we will do a little rework here. There we go. And I'm not gonna do anything else. Not gonna do anything else for now. I'm just gonna put the shovels into here so that they can be dropped off in the volcano, so that we can dispense with it. And you know what? I will. Do I not have? I thought I had shovels in my volcano. No, I thought I had shovels in my inventory, but apparently I do not. I may have removed them. That's fine. Anyway, we put these shovels in here, and we can stick them straight on into the volcano, which is nice. So what do we need? Refined stone. Yep, we're working on that now. Coconut milk. Probably not going to work on that for a little bit. That's all right. Tailor. Yeah, we should have a little bit of excess inventory spare here. And with that inventory, we're going to build a windmill. Nice. Let's build 2 more. Let's build another one of these. Let's build some chutes. Oops. That's absolutely awful. There we go. Try again. Cool. Nice. Bit better. Select the recipe. Cloth. Do we want to do this? I kind of do, actually. Yeah. Let's unlock you. Purchase this. Cloth satchel. Potentially, but what I think I'm more interested in is the thread, because that is an objective that we need for the mountain. No, not for the mountain. For the thing, for the volcano. That's the name of it. Right, and then let's do this in here. Nice. And so that will boost our power production over here as well. And if I am sensible, we can grab a copy of... Can't really from this angle. Come on. No. Just determined to give me the fluid pipe. That's fine. I can get the wood platform, and we can get across the top here. There we go. And we should be able to still have unimpeded access to the tailor. Marvelous. Okay, so the thread should be automatically delivered to the volcano, which is excellent. Happy with that. Yep, lots of people taking lots and lots of thread. That's what we like to see. And if I could, you know what? If I could get some more... If I could get some more cotton planted, we could plant some more... Yeah, we could just plant some more cotton. To be fair, there's a lot of cotton to be harvested over here, and I will... Yep, take the opportunity to get some of it out of the ground and put down some more cotton plants. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be our cotton field. I'm actually reasonably happy with this setup. That looks superb. Cloth. Yep. Yoink. Goods. So where do I want my my first windmill to be? Oh, for goodness sake, we need some stone bricks. Just regular stone bricks though. That's fine. These are fancy stone bricks. These are refined stone bricks. Regular stone bricks are here, and I should still buffer them. Let's do it. And also get a magic crate as well. Yeah. So... Here. Fine. There. Cool. Great. And... It's a bit of a wonky surface, but that's okay. And another magic crate. The good news is, they don't seem to get more and more expensive, so... That's nice. Magic crate, gonna give me a little bit more stone. Where is it? There we go. Stone bricks coming through. Stone bricks coming through. Marvelous. Could do with getting this stonemason speed boosted. I could get another water wheel. I can get another water wheel. I can get a massive long drive shaft and just punt that all the way across to here. I'm actually on the right side of it for once. So that's good. And now we can get this boosted, and that will massively increase speeds. The other thing that I can do is I can put down my first windmill here. I can place that there. Sure. I'll take it. 50 experience from the volcano. And let's see. So is this going to allow me to get double boosted? No, it doesn't. Okay, that is important to note. It looks like... actually, there's no wind. So to be fair, you're not producing any wind. But I also don't know if maybe we can only get rotational power through, like, one degree. Like, one method. Yeah, it kind of looks that way. Okay, so it's either rotational power from the water wheel or it's rotational power from the windmill. That's fine. We're cool with that. We're cool with that. That's A-okay. Right, 12 perk points, volcano level up. What do I need? Terraforming, worker inventory. I'm interested in both of those things. Fountain. Nah. Decoration. Nah, it's for suckers. Shipping. Yeah, so shipping is new. Sailboat. I'm gonna get this. A harbor and a sailboat. So that is gonna allow me to do... Yeah, harbor should be built in the shoreline. Boats can pick up and drop off from harbors, so you can move lots of items around your island. Yeah, I'm really interested in that. And honestly, that's probably the better way of getting bamboo around the place. What does the volcano need? Anything else that the volcano needs to get? Happiness is probably going to start to fall off a cliff in a little bit. Shovels are coming. Threads are coming. Deliver cloth satchels. A lot of cloth-related things. A lot of cloth-related things. It's fine. Let's get... There we go. Let's get you putting out refined flour. Marvelous. So that we can start to fulfill the food requirement, which, yeah, we kind of did let lapse a little bit, but that's okay. It's fine. And let's get one more person assigned over there. Cool. So what do I need for a harbor? Harbor is dirt cheap, actually, relatively speaking. So the other island is over there. Let's get this over here. Sure. Build a harbor. Yoink. I'll take it. And then, how do we build a boat? How do we build a boat? I suspect it's in vehicles. Sailboat. Okay. Build a sailboat. And... Oh, we don't need to sail. We can just jump into the water. Aha. Okay, that's cool. So, iron ore deposit, deliver refined stone. brick to the thingy. Volcano, yeah, fine. So what do you need? Deliver coffee berry to the mini volcano. Deliver iron ingot to the mini volcano. And deliver magic crown. What the heck is a magic crown? Coffee berry, I understand. Coffee berry is actually very, very easy for us to build. Harvester huts. Yeah, and in fact, let's do... Can we do this by... we're not going to be able to do it by... We're not going to be able to do it by conveyor. That's a shame. Are we going to be able to get people moved across here? I think so. Oh, they just teleport as well. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, just get that straight on in then. That is probably a little bit of overkill. Cool. 2 belts. Yep, fine. And then the iron ingots. So, that is forging that I need to unlock first. Forging is 2, so I need 2 tokens. That's fine. That's not the hardest thing in the world for us to deal with. I also want to get edumacation. That feels quite important to do. Pineapple juice, maybe pineapple juice. Not that bothered about it. We are moving towards the next level of population, which is quite good. Sailboats probably going to be more useful for... I guess I could move stuff around the island, much like the bamboo, but I feel like now that I've got it, it's probably going to be more useful moving things between different islands. So that's something to consider. Threads, we're still doing lots and lots of stuff with threads. My water wheel is working, but it is working slowly. Why is that not working? Is this not connected somehow? Something doesn't look right here. Yeah, have I disconnected this? There we go. How's that? There might have been some, rotational issue with this. I don't know. Don't know what happened there. Let's see. Okay, does that fix it? See, that doesn't really seem to work, does it? No, that seems to bork it up completely. That's fine. I mean, honestly, not necessarily the end of the world, because all that we do is build like a level higher, and then we ditch. Yeah, we ditch this here. Nope. Yep, there to there. Cool. And then we grab some stairs. Cool. I unfortunately don't know if you're salvageable. Can I help? Help you? Delete? Okay. Sorry. Sorry. There you go. I think that fixed our issue. Anyway, that now means that we can benefit from the rotational power coming through to the tailor over here. Yeah, there's just not enough clearance to make that work. There's enough clearance for a water... Is there enough clearance for a water pipe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Huh. Yeah, maybe that's... Yeah, okay, so it does not look like this is... Does not look like this is working at all. And I just didn't see it because... Yeah, wood pillars. I think that's what we need. Okay, yep. Here. Nope, that's too high. Can we move down a little bit, please? Let's give it a shot. There we go. Yeah, so that is way better. I don't think that has actually impacted anything at all, actually. It's still working quite nicely. Orange trees. Sure, we'll get one more person over there. It's good. Yeah, this is less than ideal if we have to do that. If that doesn't work with like one level of height, that is a bit of an annoyance. Wood ramp, wood block. Scaffold block, scaffold arch. Maybe the arch? Yeah, see, it looks like it still intersects. I'll come back and check up on that. That's something that we want to. That's something that we don't want to. We don't want to mess up. Right. So, what does the volcano need? It needs shirts, lemonade, other stuff, other stuff, other stuff. What about you over there, buddy? You are working towards 500. Iron ingot. Yeah, we need to get iron ingots. We need to get iron ingots for sure. Precious ore processing. Meh. Metal tools. Potentially. Cloth conveyor belt. Ooh, yeah, that's useful. So that's going to be faster. We can also sell them for some good money. To be fair, the wood conveyor belts we should be selling for good money as well. Are we okay on industry? We're not really okay on industry. To be fair, that's partly because some of the stone fulfills the industry need that we currently have. Yeah, let's see. Can we do something about this? I think we can. Yeah, let's do something like this. I kind of want to stop selling the stone, but yeah, maybe we do want to stop selling the stone. Right, let's get... What the heck? Oh, yeah, first of all... Oh, yeah, I need to do a couple of things. I need to get this outputting... What is it? Belts. Yeah, wooden belts into a magic box. Yep. Magic box. That's stupid potato because you're not going to be able to deal with it that way. That's also stupid. Here we go. That's better. So that's going to go into a magic box there. It's fine. And then from there, what we want to do is we want to use a trick to keep this level to there. And then... Yep, we'll do that. And then we will reverse the flow. Yep, reverse the polarity. Yep. Which maybe seems like a bit of a ridiculous thing to do, but it's actually better. We turn this from output to input, and we output only the belt types. There we go. And then you get rotated around. And that is hopefully going to be good enough. Ditch that on the ground level. Yep, fine. How's that looking? Power up the mini volcano. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Mini volcano has been enabled. That is great. Okay, so cloth is probably the next big thing that we want to try and fix up. This is fine. It's fine. Deliver thread to the volcano. Nice. Deliver socks to the volcano. That's grand. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking superb. Still can't run over there. That's... Yeah, this is cursed. This is cursed. So we need to clearly give ourselves a bit more space to make that work. Water is depleted, yeah. It is a bit dry at the moment. It's a bit of a shame, but that's fine. Okay, sure. We got lots and lots of resources here. Let's go grab some of this, and let's decide what we actually want to do with our fabric now. Do I want to throw it into the volcano? Maybe, could do. School, kitchen. I think the forge is probably what we want to produce next. Just in terms of stuff to get done. I mean, is there anything that we are overproducing that we could just throw in? There's probably quite a lot of stuff that we're just not actually throwing into the volcano. I mean, we can check here. Supply. I mean, if we, for example, were to throw belts in there, that's 50 a piece, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of favor that we could gain from the belts. What's up here? What's up? Oh, it's because we've got too much stone. Yeah, to be fair, that's exactly what is happening. This stockpiling situation is not to my liking anymore. Sorry, video game. It was good when I was able to use it to it was good when I was able to use it to extract resources and stick them straight into the volcano, but now it's just a little bit of a pain in the backside. That's fine though. That's fine. Right, here's what I also want to do. Let's do this. Let's keep this up at this height. Pretty much no reason not to. Let's go out here. Yep. Out to here. And then out and into the volcano. Yes. What are we going to output? You already know what we're going to output. We're going to output belts. Cool. And then get down off there. Nice. Okay, that is a large commitment to belts. Also, I would like to wind turbinify this area. But I don't really have the space to do it. However, what I'm going to do... Yes, I know that I'm going to build over quite a lot of wheat, but we can replant wheat relatively easily. Here's what I'm thinking that I'll do. Build up here. Maybe that's a smidge too high, but we'll see in just a sec. That over there. Oh, look at this. To be fair, I probably could have just built it on the ground level and then just built it across. But whatever. Who cares? That looks super cool. And now we're boosting, right? I mean, well, we're boosting when the wind is blowing. The wind is presently not blowing, so we are not boosting a whole heck of a lot. Yes, good. 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 Right. What is this? Production speed. Oh, nice. Increase the speed of all recipes at buildings by 100%. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Well, hopefully the wind blows enough to give me a nice little production boost over here. That is cool. Extra recipe, production speed. Yeah, you know what? I will take the production speed boost. That is a great problem to have there. Nice. And why are we not getting more... Why are we not getting more juice from this stonemason? We just need more... We just need more wind. And you know what? If I need more wind, I can just get some more cloth, and that'll be that. Tell you what, I could probably do with getting... Ugh, I hate this area so much. Probably do with getting a magic crate. Again, there's literally no reason not to get magic crates. If they remain the same price forever, why the heck not? Item slots, yep, I'll take that as an upgrade. That's cool. I have so many free people. I've got 14 free individuals that are currently not doing anything. And we're making some sweet progress on the volcano. Yeah, that's good. It's good. God, this wind is miserable. This wind is so miserable. Right, let's just do that there. And then... So we go up to here. Yeah, okay. Well, that looks a lot less cool, but is just as effective. 29% wind. How do we impact the wind? I don't think there's a particularly windy area of the island. It just is what it is. Right, let's get the forge. I've procrastinated on that for long enough. Let's do it. Build a forge. Great. Okay, so now that we've got... Yeah, now that we've got this all coming through, should have no issues. Also, what I am going to do, this workshop here, it's a bit difficult to see. This workshop here needs to be serviced by wood. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you all out of there. I'm going to take 1, 2, and then I'm going to get a chute. Oops. Hold it at this level. Yep. And then straight into there. Yep, perfect. And then that'll get me wood production. It'll get me speed boost production. That should make everything just go that little bit quicker. That's the dream anyway. Nice. Is it going to be enough production of belts? I don't know. But if we do run out, we can always just disconnect this route anyway. So that's fine. Right. let's go and move on over to this other island for a little bit, shall we? I think it is time that we do that. Also, there's perk points that I have not even thought about. Avatar speed, no. Crop yield. I'll take crop yield. I'll take worker harvest speed or regen speed. Avatar speed. I'll take avatar speed as well. Oh, wow. We really fly. We fly on the water. Marvelous. Okay, so build a forge. Let me guess, we're not going to have the resources that we need for a forge. Refined stone brick. I knew it. I just knew it. I just knew it. Right, let's go. Let's actually do... Yeah, this is way quicker. Let's go. I don't care that you're stuck. Villager. Delete. Yep, you can find your way back. That's fine. So, refined stone brick. Stone brick. This is the refined stone brick. Cool. So, we need you to be... Oh, is there an issue here? What's the issue? Yeah, I don't know why that does... I think that's a weird little bug. I don't know quite why that's the case. It does seem... Yeah, it does seem like you just don't want to... Give me more item slots. How about that? Will that fix things? Wood conveyor belt? See, it just doesn't seem to want to go in. Huh. Don't know. Weird. Okay, now that there's 2 slots, maybe that'll make a little bit of a difference. Not too sure. Either way, don't want to worry about that. What I do want to get done is I want to build another magic crate. Built it in the wrong place again, Potato. It's good try. There we go. Very nice, very simple. This is going to be the refined stone bricks. That's perfect. Good. And this needs to be shootified. Every time I come over here, I find a new problem. This is my toxic relationship with factory builders. This is problematic. There we go. Much better. Because we've got plenty of stone being produced. We're just not moving enough of it into the right place. Okay, good. That's much better now. And we are occasionally receiving a bit of a boost from the windmill, but the windmill is sadly underpowered. Sad, sad, sad. That's okay, though. Right. Let's go and get the forge. Build that over there. Don't know why I decided to build it whilst I was on the boat. But it's quicker just to... Whoops. Yeah, just to do this. Okay, forge is probably going to go over here somewhere. Because it's going to be in proximity to iron. Yep. So, fuel, we are going to get... wood. Coal we can get, but it's on another island. What do I need to get the island expansion token? I mean, I can't do it yet. Yeah. Oops. Can't do it yet. I wish I could. That's not messed up my pathing, has it? No, it's fine. We're going to have to just rely on wood for now. That's fine. Okay, gold ingot, iron ingots. Iron ingot is the stuff that we are after. Let's get a harvester hut. Cool. Get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 people. Teleport all in. And... Oh, weird. So they didn't teleport. Okay, well, that's fine. Harvester hut here as well. Yep, good. 1, 2, 3. And what do I want to do for this? I think I probably want to get, like... multiple forges. We need to get more stone. We'll get more stone. We'll get more stone in a little bit. I'm gonna make the very bold assumption that the iron will in fact roll. So that's good. There we go. Looking marvelous. We're producing the fire. And we should be able to produce... Come on. Get these people through here. I will harvest a little bit of the iron. Holy cow, I really do hit like a truck. Let's add all of that into there. Cool. Alright. Iron ingots. Iron ingots are being manufactured. Good. So, do I want to boost this? I probably want to boost this. I can't boost it. We do not have the option to add rotational power. We can add production speed. Increases production speed by 100%. Max worker count. Meh. No. Production speed definitely, though, I think. And you know what? Maybe another production speed. Sure, I'll do it. 2 production speed bonuses. That is going to give me a lot of iron. How much iron ingotage did we need? 1,000 iron ingotage. Let's just punt it straight into the volcano. And as long as this number goes down, if we see a 7 here, yep, then we know that we have got a plentiful amount. Let's copy, paste this. Let's copy, paste this. Yep. We will do that. Great. We'll get, we don't need any workers, actually. Wood, iron ingot, and straight in. I am really happy with how this is working out, actually. Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. I will take 1 level of the production speed. We cannot afford the next level of the production speed upgrade, but that's not the end of the world. Completely fine. And is this giving me volcano experience as well, even though it's a different volcano? I think it is. I think it is. That's fine. Okay. An extra perk point. Don't mind if I do. I'll take it. It's good. It's free. Free perk point. Or regeneration, probably. Yes, I think so. It's looking good. And what do I want to spend my perk point on? Water Shrine produces water. Zipline? I do want to see the zipline. I do want to see the zipline. Caravan? I mean, that's just a car, isn't it? Trains? Cargo ship? Yeah, I feel like that's all kind of to be expected. The wood stove? What is the wood stove? Gives me heat? I'm going to purchase it. What's it used for? I don't know, actually. Wood stove. This just gives heat. Okay. Fine. Oh, it's slightly more efficient. So we get 1 to 2. Oh, I see. Okay, so basically what we could do here. This is actually, yeah, it's a slightly better idea to have a central sort of like stove area. But we have this. We have this here, and then let's see. So, yep. And then can we shoot flame? I don't know if we can shoot flame. Let's have a little look. Let's see. Linked to nothing? No, it doesn't look like we can. Let's see if we can just belt it. Which I... Okay, no, we can't belt it. What do we use this? What do we use coming out of here? Item heats. Yeah. Fine. Do we... Produced by... Yeah, but how do we transport it? That's the crux of my question. Like so? No. No? Is there another bit of kit that I'm... Fluid pipe? That's what I've just built. Okay, I'm not sure. I am really not sure. Produced by Forge. Yep. 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 Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. But whatever it is, it will almost certainly not be wood pipes. I mean, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? If it was wood pipes that we needed to deal with. Right, is that working? What's the issue now? Come on. We just fixed that. There we go. Great. Okay, so that's going to get me more iron ingots. Full-on production. We need 1,000. That's fine. What do I need? Population level. Summon the next... So that's going to be the island expansion. Volcano level needs to go up to the next level, so that's fine. We're just pumping as much stuff in as we possibly can. How much do we get? We get 8. We get 8 for the Iron ingots. Looks like we can't put cherries in here. Not cherries. Coffee beans anymore. That's probably fine. Great. Deliver iron rail to the volcano. Deliver steel to the volcano. That's a lot of goodies. Iron rail. How on earth do we make iron rail? I suspect we probably need to unlock the rail upgrade first. The good news is that now that we have got our belts going into the furnace, going into the big old volcano, it's looking good. It's looking good. Happiness is at 6-7. That's perfect. Belts are still coming through, but it's a slow affair. That being said, I mean we're doing pretty decent there. I'm not too unhappy with that. The bigger issue seems to be the fact that the wind turbine is pretty meh, pretty mid, as they say. Upgrades, productivity speed. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And can we go again, actually? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I can't get an extra recipe because it would be the same recipe and that would be kind of pointless. But that is better. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so the volcano, next level of volcano is very close around the corner. I could, and maybe should, spend, sure, crop speed. Could, maybe should spend some points because I can get the cloth conveyor belt. That's almost certainly something that I want to do. I don't have the ability to get leather yet. You should build more houses. Villagers can't move in. Yeah, that's something that I'll do in just a second. Hot drinks, cold drinks. Still that wood stove. Really not sure what we do with it. Fancy clothing, cloth conveyor belt. Sure, give me the cloth conveyor belt. This is... Cloth conveyor belt. Cloth conveyor belt is literally just wood wheels plus the belt, which we're already making and shipping around the place. The wood wheels, we're going to have to find somewhere to build it. Houses needed. Yeah, probably should get more houses. Cool. 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 And you know what? I think these houses are all worthy of an upgrade. We must be close to the next level of housing upgrade. I do like this though. This is really good. This is really good. Okay, yeah, let's get to volcano level 22. And then let's see where that takes us. We've got the school to unlock in the meantime. I have got the cloth, which is looking fine. What I think I'm going to do is set up... This sucks so much. I really need to sort out a proper walk route around there. What I think I'm going to do in the meantime is set up a manufacturing process for wheels. Wheels are pretty easy for us to do. We just need one of these. We need another one of these. This gets refined plank. Then we need a workshop. That goes there. This workshop needs to go wood wheels. Yeah, and then... Sure, let's do that. There we go. This is the wrong type of plank. There we go. Fine. And then you just do this. Cool. Is that going to actually go in? I somehow don't think so. No, this is not... I told you to be wood. Yes, only wood. And if that... Yeah, that needs to get removed then. It can only be wood. So that is going in there. That's fine. And then conveyor belts. Straight on in. And then from here, we can select the other recipe, which is the cloth conveyor belts. Cool. And then the cloth just needs to come out of this area as high as we possibly can make it. And we go in there. This just feels so darned good. It feels so good. So good. Is this going in here? I think there's some conflict. Yeah, there is some conflict here. The conflict is arising because both of the wood components are going into the factory in the same location. That will fix things. Take the resources off the belt. Fine, whatever. Copy, paste. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that should now work perfectly. And that will get me cloth conveyor belts, which will progress the cloth conveyor belt rewards. Yep. So add that to the list so that we can see it. We can track it because we will get it done soon. I still need to bring in wood conveyors. Where am I bringing wood conveyors in from? That's the million-dollar question. Let's stop feeding them to the facility for sale, and then let's do a catapult instead. Let's do a flippin' catapult. So if I get this, sure, I want to use the catapult more. How big was the catapult? Was it a 2x2? Yeah, it's fine. Great. I want to use catapult more, for sure. Because it's a cool bit of kit. And then we can just shoot the catapult just into... Yeah, just straight into the building. Cool. Can we... Yeah, we can't upgrade it, can we? That's a shame. Okay, so we're going to continue to feed the volcano. Maybe against my better judgment. Maybe we should be cutting that off. But whatever the case, we are now making cloth conveyors. Amazing. Just what I always wanted. Let's get a production speed upgrade. Maybe a second one in a little bit. I love how we have so many workers spare. I think that's a good sign, right? Like, it's a really, really good sign. We want to be as efficient as possible. It's good. And then with the cloth conveyor belts, we're building them, but it's not tracking. That's unfortunate. Right. What do I want to do? Do I want to speed up production of anything? I mean, not particularly. I think I kind of just want to... start backlogging them. Start, go, cloth conveyors. Yeah, we'll just start, we'll start storing them. And then as soon as we are sort of completely done storing them, we will just feed them into the thing, the big old thing. If I am going to do that, then I should just ditch that. There's pretty much no point. Right. So we still got 1 perk point. Coal furnace. I want to explore that, but I don't want to mess around with it. Power generator. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We need population level 10 for it though first. That's fine. Forester, fishing hut. I've really not needed the forester. Everything, the regrowth of everything has been quick enough. Let's get the zipline. I know that kind of like villagers are gonna love these ziplines. Link a couple of these together and workers will start using them to zoom around the island. Oh, it's for workers. I thought it was for resources. Well. Is it a path? It's a path. Okay, cool. So where are people going? People are mostly going from here to like here. Build 2 zip lines. Okay. How do we connect them? Like this. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so nifty. I should have built that ages ago. That's really cool. Okay, so now we can just like chain them all together. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that is so sick. So can people just... Oh, yeah, so we can take like multiple different... We can just take multiple different branches and people can just ride around on the bits that they want to travel on. Oh, that is sickeningly cool. I feel like that's absolutely huge. Oh, that's so good. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, so there's pretty much no reason not for... There's, like, everybody should be ziplining. If I see somebody walking, then that's a problem. Ziplining is the future. Ziplining is absolutely the future. So you can literally just stay on for as long as you want. And then just get off. Very nice. Cool. Nice. Just connect it all together. Nice. Okay, so now we've got a lovely sort of circular zipline network. Wow. That is cool as heck. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, conveyor-wise, how are we coming along? Inventory. It's not showing in my inventory. What is the issue here? Oh, it's because search for I. There we go. That's fine. Drag, put that down there. Perfect. That's a little bit better. So how much do we get from the volcano from giving him these belts? 74. Okay, that's good. It's not great, but it's not bad. Threads and shirts we could probably be doing a lot more with. You know what? Let's do... Oh, we can only get up to 25. Up to 10 workers. That's a bit of a shame. That's fine. Can we make a make another tailor? I'm gonna make another tailor. Make it here because I would like to make a shirt. I'd like to make a shirt with the cloth that we have. And you know what? Let's just take a... Excuse me. There we go. That's not great, honestly. Kind of don't like that. Don't really want to stop access to this area, but it's fine. And then we just excuse me? Yeah, we just get that back in there. Okay, so that's fine. So this tailor will now be able to output shirts, which is perfect. Cool. This is actually, the zipline is really cool because it allows people to access like into areas that you normally wouldn't be able to access. That's really cool. Can I ride the zipline as well? No, I can't ride the zipline. That's a game-ruining experience for me, I'm afraid. That's a bit of a bummer. Right, let's get a production speed upgrade and another production speed upgrade. Yeah, that's cool. That is good news. And that means that we're going to be producing resources way faster. This is all looking great. Let's get... You're already maxed out with what we have, so that's fine. What is it? Wheels that we seem to need more of? We could supply... We could get... Ugh, I mean, we... Yeah. Could do this. Could do another one. Yeah, could get another one of these. What do I need? 15 stone? Annoying. This pipe is the absolute bane of my existence. And I don't dislike it, but flipping heck, I would just love the ability to unlock the ability, or unlock, you know, literally unlock the ability to walk through, because that is driving me crazy. Right, one more workshop. Let's get wheel. Cool. And that in there. And one more. For good measure. No, it needs to be up a level a little bit. Yep. Cool. And then this feeds through. This is a bit messy, but it will feed through into there. Nice. Okay, and that will give me just a little bit of extra wheel production, because we need 2 of them for each and every bit of conveyor belt. That's fine. Okay, maybe I should just go and throw manually bits of conveyor belt in. I've not even deployed a single bit of cloth conveyor belt. Do I even need to? I mean, bananas, fine. Bananas, fine. Yeah, do I need to deploy anything else? I don't think I do. I think we're pretty chill with everything as it stands right now. Could maybe do with a little bit more speed over here, but even that is kind of a bit unnecessary. Sure, you know what? I'll I'll give you all of my cloth conveyors. I say all. Enough to level you up. And holy cow, this is like mountain crack. Oh, this stuff is good. This stuff is really, really good. That's like 2 levels. It's actually more than 2 levels. That is bonkers. Okay, yes, please. Thank you. Yay, I'm feeling much stronger. Yeah. Ready to summon a new island whenever you're ready. Cool. Let's give it a shot. Sure. Island expansion token. Now, I think we only have access to 1. We need to unlock 3 islands before we get access to these. So that's going to give me access to coal, which is great. We do need a miner's hut in order to be able to capitalize upon that resource. I guess Harvester Hut has done its time. New reward available, cargo ship, herb, coal deposit, tea leaf, etc. Cool. What do you want? Oh. Uh-oh. We're freezing. We're freezing. We've frozen. We've frozen here, folks. We have frozen here. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. That being said, that is probably a fairly good place to wrap things up. So with this little guy looking at us, yeah, we are going to wrap things up. Holy cow. This game is great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Factory Town 2 Paradise. I didn't build a particularly efficient island. People are going to do a heck of a lot of crazy things with this one. I can already see it coming down the road. I am so here for it. I definitely want to play this game again in the future. It's very early build at the moment. Feels a little bit unstable, but feels very, very polished for what it is. I'm a big fan. I'm a really, really big fan. Can't wait to follow this one throughout development. No word on a super firm release date yet, but it is coming at some point this year. I can't wait for it. Anyway, folks, I've been Orbital Potato. Thank you ever so much for watching. For me and the little guy, we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.